I guess I'm gonna go live as well. Or, Andrew, what you think?
Okay, nice.
Just give me.
Just give me 1 sec, guys. Wait. How do I... Yeah. I was also going to mute myself for one moment. Okay, guys, chat. If you can hear me, then welcome to Calisthenics Talk 5 with all of the kings, right? We have Supaclarkson, we have Andrew, we have this
It
and this.
doesn't allow me to click like before.
Okay. Andrew,
Go
I got
live.
you. Just wait one
It
moment,
just-
bro. Just wait 1 sec. Shit. Guys, I'm not gonna
Wait.
show you my private stuff.
Oh,
Because it's private, guys, but okay. I'm gonna have to set up the chat. And then we can talk, then we can do all the stuff, please, okay? So you just gotta chillax for one moment. I have to set up the chat. I want that you can see yourself, guys. And my YouTube feed is a bit sus. So don't worry, guys. Don't watch it. Even if I'm live, I have to check on my phone to see if I'm live.
yo.
Andrew, yo. I'm just gonna have to
Yo.
set up some stuff. I'm just gonna mute myself for one moment, and then I will be right back. Okay. Okay, guys. Calisthenics Talk 5 group call.
You guys, you can hear me, right?
Yes. Guys, turn me up, man. Turn me up.
Yes.
How do I mute them for one moment?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
How do I... shit, guys.
Okay. This is the craziest skill I've ever tried.
Okay, boom.
Calisthenics.
And boom. Oh, I'm too smart, guys. I'm too smart. I have 2 monitors, guys. I'm just gonna do everything on my right monitor. Because I'm too smart, guys. Okay. Shit, can you see it? You can't see it, right? Yes. Okay, nice, chat. Chat,
Testing,
just
1, 2, 3.
chillax for a moment, okay?
Yep.
Chat.
How do you get the sound in check?
I think you have to watch it on your phone. That's what I normally do, but I can watch it if you want.
But when I click complete and stuff, it mutes all of you and myself included.
Really?
Yeah. I'll try now. Wait.
Okay. You got this easy. Okay, chat. Guys, I'm hyped. It's a trio
I am...
Kali live stream. You gotta chillax, guys.
I am... What the fuck?
Okay, sorry.
Yo. Okay.
Guys,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
hear
You can
me?
hear me?
Shit, guys, everybody talks.
Yeah.
How do I mute them just for one moment?
Can everybody hear?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, guys.
Does it lag or anything?
Shit, guys, okay.
I
don't
am
know how to
lagging,
mute them
but
for
I
one
think
moment.
I'm...
But,
Good.
chillax, guys.
Oh, but
We haven't done a live stream in a
Testing.
while, guys. Options.
I can't hear anyone! Oh.
I can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you now as well.
Shit, how do I...
Okay.
I'm just checking this. This is going to absolute mayhem.
Microphone.
Isn't it on public? It is. It has to be on public.
Are we live anywhere now?
Yeah, I'm live. Can you check it?
I think I'm... Yeah. But I think I'm private.
Like there is a slight delay in
Yeah,
my
it is.
call with you
Like-
guys.
That is
but-
normal.
Okay.
What, bro?
Andrew, I can't hear your voice in your live.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
my own.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
How do we do that?
That is so complicated.
What about now?
Let me.
Motherfucker shit.
Maybe it's good now. I can check it myself what I'm doing.
Okay, so here. Oh,
Yo.
shit. Yes, we can hear you.
Now I can hear myself.
Nice. But it is super
Now,
complicated,
now
guys.
I can hear. Now I can hear you. Now
We
I can
did
hear you.
it! Motherfuckers!
Go live. Go live. Oh!
Sorry. Wait, guys, can you check if my stream is on public? Because I'm not 100%
We
sure.
did it! I'll check, bro.
Thanks so much. Love you.
In Estonia, we say €5.
Okay, sorry. Let's get down to...
Let's just all start
That's
singing.
good, bro.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it works.
Nice.
That was crazy. That was
Hello. Okay.
the first part. Motherfuckers! So I'll try to have this up
Go
so I can
live.
see the comments if anyone.
Go live.
This is way harder than creating movies.
Sorry.
Straight up.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
guys, can you check if my... Why isn't...
I think we're good. It's only Carl we need, right?
Yeah, could be, I think.
Yeah, yours is already working, Elias.
Yeah.
It works.
But it's...
Hello everyone. Welcome to our Calisthenics chat.
Hello, guys.
Yep. Hello. Right now we're just fixing the live stream. I don't know what are we waiting for. Is it who is it?
No, we can basically start yapping. I will
Yes. Okay.
get it.
Sorry.
We
I
can
will take
basically
myself
start
live
yapping.
once I figured it out.
That's so complicated.
There is a slight delay in it. I can see,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's normal. I guess.
But why don't I...
It works, bro. You just need to make it full screen.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it in 1 sec. But I think...
People already start conversations now.
Can anyone see their own chat though?
Yeah, but I'm watching it on my phone.
I can see mine, yeah. Oh,
That is
smart.
doable. Yeah, we can keep
But I
the
cannot see
audience
yours.
engaged as well.
100%. I just have some slight complications, but I think I manage them easily.
Not your boy, not your boy. Oh shit, we might get demonetized.
I think we do, guys.
Why?
You gotta chillax, please.
Why?
Because
Why are
Supaclarkson
we
is
doing?
his voice is so good that it sounds like the real song, so he will get demonetized.
What?
Supaclarkson, that is.
All right, let's send it. Let's send it.
Send it, guys. I'm just gonna check one more thing. And
Oh
if
my
it doesn't
gosh.
work, guys, I may have to.
What do you mean it does work? Bro, I can literally see your stream on YouTube.
No, but Andrew,
Can you guys
wait.
check my live? Am I live?
Yeah, so Andrew is live. But how did you spell Supaclarkson? No, Andrew, okay.
Did I do it wrong?
No, I mean, I don't know. Supaclarkson has to decide, but.
Maybe
I'm
I.
not sure.
I think it. Fuck. Can I change it?
Yeah, you can't change it. You have to go to you have to go to live on your channel and then. But it's pretty easy. But you can also leave it there, clickbait. So have it.
I'll do it later. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, no one cares. I mean, easy. Let me just check one more thing, guys. And if it doesn't work, then.
Oh, let's check one more thing.
7 people watching my stream. Thank you. Hello everyone. I think I should have comments here as well. Let's go!
All right, we're ready to send it.
What up, guys? But I'm
Hello,
not sure
everyone.
if my chat works.
Hello. How are the people doing? We are doing fantastic. Bombastic.
Oh yeah, okay. I think everything works for me just fine.
Same.
Amen, guys. Amen.
Good to go.
But the chat is.
Hello. Oi. Let's do it like this. Ian Bicycle, someone commented.
Yes.
Of course. It never gets mentioned. Unmentioned.
Exactly.
Unmentioned. Okay, I think everything is good on my end. Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome
evening.
to the first ever Calisthenics Japathon. We will be here right now and for the next 8 hours.
Yes. 12.
12. Double it and give it to the next person. Yeah, I have no absolute
I'm dead,
plans
guys.
on what to talk about. Let's just fucking yep.
Okay, guys. I have to. Shit. Wait. I'm gonna mute myself, guys. Okay, for the chat, guys. Welcome everybody. Okay. I have
you.
to.
Yeah, we
delete the
have
chat.
never done any live
Okay,
streams
sorry,
to
Supaclarkson.
this
Sorry,
extent.
boss. Sorry, boss. The chat is
No,
super
we're
annoying.
joking.
I have no
I
idea how
think we
to
can manage like
set it
2
up.
hours or something.
I don't even know if you can hear me, guys.
Let's see how it goes.
So
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
setting up
delete it.
everything here on live is absolutely cooked.
Okay.
We are all boomers here, in a sense.
Yes.
Authenticity.
Easy.
Motherfucker. I will do a quick post to IG. Motherfucker, what is...
Yeah, guys, I'm also set up, so... Because I usually have the chat in one corner of my screen, but it doesn't work for some reason. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is.
Aye. Yeah, so FIBO is happening. What are the thoughts around FIBO, bros?
Pretty nice.
Nobody gives a shit. No, I'm
Okay,
joking.
sorry.
Nah, I
Let's
I
all
don't
be
know. I haven't
as
actually.
authentic as possible. Bro, me too. But what you said is facts, I think. Like, the hype isn't there as it used to be.
Yeah, but
No.
do you guys think of calisthenics perspective or whole fitness perspective?
No, Cali
Okay.
perspective.
Yeah, but I think the same as you guys.
Yeah, and as well, like, if we want to be extremely bombastic, then it is a fucking coronation cesspool there.
And what do you think of Grenation, Supaclarkson?
I love it. Ah! No, actually, I'm just memeing around in a sense. Like, I think what they're doing in the like product wise is good. That they're like adding a bunch of products there and shit for the calisthenics space in general. But like the way they do it, it's all like sketchy. They buy up athletes. They buy them up.
Okay, sorry.
They use their clout.
But I'm at a calisthenics club here in Berlin, right? And I talked to them because I have Grenation parallels right here. And they told me that Grenation buys off Alibaba and just puts their logo on their products.
Yeah, but the
you
thing
think
is, like,
Is it true?
most of the brands do that.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
So
That
boycott
isn't an
Grenation.
issue. No, bro,
Okay, sorry.
that is too much. We might get sued. And you especially. I think Coronation is like in Germany, you know?
Yes. I'm fucked, guys. I'm dead. No, I'm
The
just
bro
joking.
closest is the... yeah, he's joking. We
But
love
I
Coronation.
bought the static bar from them, parallels. My whole gym is from Grenation. So they can't. Right?
Yeah. We support every brand, except for the ones we don't fuck with.
So let's go in. Let's go deep, and let's talk about what is your opinion on calisthenics trajectory? What do you personally think should be better? Where should we go? What should we stop doing? And all of these things. Are people just coping in their sport, or are they actually making something?
Supaclarkson,
From my
come on.
perspective,
You say something.
yeah, from my perspective, I think we're having an influx of these of this broad appeal. To be honest, like this, we cannot say anymore that calisthenics is dying or that calisthenics is dead, because at the end of the day, calisthenics is at its peak. I think even on like Google search, like analytics show that, like calisthenics is the most searched sport genre next to like other sports currently.
Really?
And I think this, yeah, it's like very high up there right now. But the thing is, you know, I like to call them the normies. Like the normies are finally catching up to calisthenics. The same way what happened back when Bar Brothers started like training. You know, everything comes in waves. These trends.
Yeah.
So back, I think literally like from right now, this current example, it has been approximately like 10 years since calisthenics hit mainstream. Because like around 2015, 2016, every fucking, how to put it, fitness influencer spoke about like, oh, calisthenics this, calisthenics that. Then for the next like 10 years, it was all hush hush. It was like so niche. But now like the same thing is happening and reoccurring again.
Yeah, I think
So I think like we have sort of evolved out of that niche space into a more broad platform.
Yeah, I think
That is interesting.
Okay. Wait, is it a delay? Do you guys hear me, or do you guys hear each other?
No, I just talked over you.
No, because maybe I'm too stupid for it. No, but I think especially in Germany, the calisthenics scene is definitely growing, and it's definitely sort of those endurance type of calisthenics, so pull-ups, push-ups, dips, not those crazy niche skills. Yeah, but it's also great to see, and I think Germany has definitely a lot more to offer when it comes to calisthenics. So I think, especially in Germany, the calisthenics scene will definitely grow. in the next years, especially with me also creating content and stuff.
Go!
Easy, guys. Easy,
Fucking
easy.
go!
Machine.
I was joking, guys. I'm just joking.
Yeah, what do you, Andrew, think?
It is an interesting question because I feel like, as you said, Elias, that the endurance aspect, the basic calisthenics grows a lot. Like we even have gyms now in my country, like multiple gyms, calisthenics gyms, and they're getting filled up with people who wants to learn muscle ups, who wants to learn, all these kinds of variations of basic stuff. But what is not growing is skills. It's the pinnacle of the sport. The sport itself, of all of the competitions and stuff like that. That is not growing. Like some people go, some people come. So it's always in this like same level or just like same people. So I don't know. I think it's there's different reasons for that. One of them is that you don't earn from the sport like other sports. So there is something on that trajectory, but also like I feel like how do we get attention from people who are not only seeing the sport as a meme, like something quick on the internet, but are actually seeing something worthwhile. Like I'm not saying you shouldn't, like people shouldn't do that, the other stuff, but it's almost like people are only doing that because they know it gets views. But then calisthenics loses its soul. So I feel like as athletes, they need to put themselves in a position of making both things. So you make something that actually attracts attention, but you need to show your story, yourself, your idea, your way of being, and that is not exactly as a priority as of yet in calisthenics. I see as I witness it, at least. So I feel like a lot of people are good at posting Instagram Hello Kitty shit, but people aren't really good at making long format content. And I don't know why they don't do that, because for their own brand, for their own personal brand, what do you want to be remembered for? Being in Hello Kitty pants in a gym, or do you want to actually make something worthwhile for people?
100%.
So the sport is in a bit weird place. But yeah, that's just my opinion. That is why I make the stuff that I do personally, because I could not do the opposite. Maybe I should, for a video or two, jump in Hello Kitty paints and do a planche in a gym with some girl. Maybe I should do that. but I don't know. I just feel like it's boring. It's not something fulfilling for myself.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same. So especially my content, I do try to make it more accessible but that's also a different point, because to make those memes, or to make it more a bit loosening its soul, as you said, but that's also a bit more accessible for different people or younger athletes, or general younger people. And that's what I sort of also try to do. Not trying to ruin calisthenics' soul, definitely, but try to make it a bit funnier, memes about it, some type of some stuff about that. But you are 100% right.
Yeah.
And I also want to get that soul factor in future.
What do you want to add, Clarkson?
But I think like this issue is
Yo,
much
Maxi,
broader,
what up, bro? Yeah, that is
like,
Supaclarkson.
in other niches as well. Like this issue is everywhere.
Nice.
You know, the AI slop. Even
Yeah,
I
you can
contribute.
train, you can
Hear
we're
these
just
fucking
And it
fat
works.
women do much.
we're
It
just
works. That's the
talking
thing.
about calisthenics.
That is the thing.
Just a chill live stream, if
So
you know what I mean.
in a sense,
So yeah,
like
but
I
that is
can't blame the
Supaclarkson,
guys
Andrew,
who like
right
are
there.
incentivized to do it.
Enjoy, yeah.
You know, take a good example would be like those coaches from the United States. I'm not gonna name any names, but they post slop. Let's be fucking honest. But they're hella making bank. they're hella famous, but the shit that they do to like the niche people is straight up retarded. But at the same time, like, I think we cannot like point to them and tell them like you're doing shit, because at the end of the day, you know, they still do like they still leave an impact into the space in general. Like they
That's true.
help their clients, they get more people into the sport. Doesn't matter if it's only just for like 5 months or 15 years. Like some people are still gonna get like how to put it. What's the word? A positive impact. So it's always like this double edge. It is,
Yeah.
but it is frustrating. It is frustrating because at the end of the day, if we're only having like content creators who post shit, meh.
Yeah, also the same videos,
Well,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
I don't want to name
That as well.
a calisthenics athlete, but there are some people that only post the same videos. They're literally the same. There's no new.
Yeah.
There's no new invention to it. Right?
But I'm actually curious. This is just an idea or thought. What do you think is going to happen that if the athletes, because some people will say it's because of the algorithm, like the algorithm dictates our way of creating. But what would actually happen if all athletes that post decided to go on another route? Do you think the sport would die, or do you think the viewers will have to get forced to follow through? That is where I don't know the answer to that.
I think it will die.
Shit.
Yeah, but
100%.
only posting the same, is that the solution?
I think the solution is to do both to a certain extent, because at the same time, you know, if we skip this brain rot posting, then we're not gonna get even that 0.001% of that viewership into our like long form content. So we need to do both, I think. That is the only option. Like a good way to think about it is like everything short form leads to like attention. And attention might be good or bad. But at the end of the day, it's better to have it than to not have it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think like that.
Yeah. True.
True.
But like, yeah, bro, I have literally thought about it so much. To create an AI athlete who posts only shit, like the coaches do nowadays, and then funnel them into a coaching package, and then get hella money. But that would require so much time and energy.
But is
But
that? Oh yeah.
I would do it just to prove a point that doing it that way is the easy.
Is that coaching?
Because that is like, yeah, like a good example. My best friend Ian Barseagle. He is now totally irrelevant in the calisthenics space. That is like facts. His views are down. Fucking, he doesn't even do calisthenics content anymore. Totally irrelevant. Because short form fades quickly. That is what I think. And the same thing goes for these fucking athletes right now. Like the coaches. Especially if they like spam only short form content. Because they are not going to develop that deep interaction with their viewer. You know?
It is super interesting. Also, like for calisthenics in itself, have you noticed this? That it seems like, and I'm not sure if this is actually a thing, but the calisthenics niche, it has a way of expression. It's not like in bodybuilding, you can come in and you can have your own style, you can have your own blah blah blah, and it's just gonna work. It's like I joked with Noah the other day. I said, what if I turned to anime? And I was like, become the next anime guru, made anime edits. Would it work? Probably, because everybody loves anime. But in other sports, or not even sports, but like if I translate over to bodybuilding, it seems like in bodybuilding, everybody can be their own person in a sense. Like you have so many different like things. Isn't that true?
100%.
Yes. Yeah.
Like-
Like
For example, when you follow you follow like a person, they all do the same. Maybe some do powerlifting, some do bodybuilding, whatever. It's almost the same, but they have their own way of shooting, of filming, of being, of portraying. But it's like in calisthenics, there is this: either you are this specific type, or the audience won't give a shit. So like, I'm always joking, like in a sense that calisthenics only attracts people from the back of the class. So like, it's these people that like it is, but like it's these people who act in a certain way, and then they end up doing calisthenics because why not? It's super interesting because every time I see people post, it's almost the same. Like in a way, it's either anime or this weird funk stuff, or like just like I don't know, or it's just the memes just for fun, like you know what I like. There's not so much personality like there used to be, in a sense. I don't know.
Yeah, I would add to that as well, but one thing to note though, I agree with your like sentiment, but the thing is with these like viral, let's say bodybuilding niche or weightlifting guys, there is one clear distinction with them. They have done content for 5+ years, most of them.
Yeah. True.
That's the thing. Either way, when you're starting out, no one gives a shit. Not a single person wants to click the video because it's not interesting. But as soon as they like pop off or when they're relevant, then they can like post absolutely what the fuck they want because they have the like core audience. But the sentiment, I agree. Like we in Cali, we have this fucking 6'7". Whoa, someone commented 6'7". In calisthenics, the brain is unified. Carl Jung talked about this. What is this called? The collective unconscious. Like we're all thinking the same things. We're all having the same ideas. It's so funny, to be honest. Like every time I'm like come up with a cool ass YouTube video idea, then immediately for the next 2 weeks, everyone in the space is talking about it. You know, you need to do that. They unconsciously picked up the message that I broadcasted, and now like every single individual creator is like, oh, I came to this conclusion. I came to this conclusion. So like it is true that we are so interconnected and we don't even understand that. But that is
true.
Dope to see.
That is interesting. It's so funny. But yeah, calisthenics, like it has changed a lot in a way, but it's also because of how social media is being perceived, attention and stuff like that. And I just have a feeling that if people took long format content just as serious as the short format, I think it would benefit all, like everyone, even including themselves. Why would you not, as a person who is like, you're written with blood that you are doing this sport forever, why would you not like spend some time, especially when you have an audience? Congratulations. Why would you not spend some time in high effort maxing? Why is everything low effort maxing? I swear, bro, everything in this sport is low effort maxing, and they want to live from it. This is where it's super contradicting. Like, I spend time trying to make the best, and I'm not saying everybody should do this in the same way. They have other ways they can do this, but like the effort, the essence of effort maxing. Why are people just going to the gym, popping up their phones, and only post that when they want to be a name in the sport? Like, what did you expect? How can you build a name when you only post 10 seconds gym videos
with funk?
Yes, but that is the thing. Like, if I were in that position, I would just think about it. I would just say, okay, that is super cool. I can do this. Great. It's Saturday and Sunday. I'm off. Why am I not making a YouTube video? Then some would say it's because it gets 0 views. But that's the point. It's because we are all on Instagram. For fuck's sake. That's at least how I see it. Everybody is on Instagram because it's easy. It's way more accessible. You get a quick dopamine rush of getting 5 million views on a funk edit. So why should you go on YouTube and get 5,000 views? Like the dopamine, you've completely fried your brain with all of this short attention. So I feel like a lot of people, especially as the sport in seriousness, like if you want to get paid and stuff like that, you need to show people how it actually is of being an athlete. Like you need to show that case, otherwise it will never. The sport can only be taken serious if we take it serious. That's the point. So if you want it, it's not gonna be taken serious out of randomness. So if people say, I view myself as an athlete, great. What would you do as an athlete? How would you train? Why are you not showing that? Why are you not showing your perspective? Why are you not showing your skills? Why are you not showing your good days and bad days? Why are you only posting funk videos in a gym with your girlfriend? So it's our own fault in a sense. And the reason I believe this is because like if people can, and I'm just gonna use one name as an example, like if Valentin can take a certain hat on and everybody wants to have that hat on, he has influence. So the players in the game has a lot of influence. They have a lot of influence that they are aware of it, but I just think they're unaware of how they should use that influence in a sense. I also spoke with some competition guys, people who organize competitions. I was like, just adding this to the air. Why don't we have, as brands like Coronation, Racing Heart, and all of these brands, every time an athlete wins, why don't a brand also win? So like if you're sponsored from an athlete, you're an athlete. Yes, Supaclarkson wins a competition, great for him. But because he's sponsored by a certain brand, they will also get a trophy. Because now it actually becomes important to be a part of a team. And for the brands themselves, they want to sponsor more people because who doesn't want to get trophies? Who doesn't want to be a part of the best? So there needs to be a little bit more seriousness in a way. That is also why I made the swoop video. I'm also going to do this year. The reason why I make the videos I do is because I want to show people that this sport can be taken serious, just like other sports. Like, yes, it's good that it's for fun and it has memes and it has all of these fun things that we can laugh at, but it shouldn't be the core of it. And I really truly believe that we dictated. I feel like we dictated to an extent. Of course, there will always be this machine farming and content creation. But as you said, yeah. But as you said, I feel like people should do a balance. And right now, as we speak, people aren't doing a balance. That's just not true. They are posting way more on Instagram than they're doing on YouTube, and that's their own choice. That is how they want to be perceived.
Have you thought of only posting on Instagram more? Because I think
but I'm in this constant.
Yeah.
I'm in this constant debate whether I should do volume, whether I should do. Mine is perfect. Like I'm an extremist in one thing. I should be the guy that posts Hello Kitty paint content. Maybe, like I benefit from that. But I'm so obsessed with actually having meaning in this. Like for example, if I hop on your channel if I hop on your channel, channel gives impact to people. People actually learn something. They're actually connected to something instead of only the fun things. And a lot of athletes would rather spend hours on creating jokes than sitting and saying, how can I make someone else's life better? Because I feel like it's a personality thing. A lot of people in the sport, and I've met a lot of people in the sport, which I'm super grateful for, but they don't view themselves as serious people. Every time I ask people about what they want to do, it's always it's nothing serious. It's just something, whatever, blah blah blah. They don't want to take themselves serious, and I can't live like that. I take myself not too serious, but I take myself serious to an extent. Like I want to do something worthwhile. I want to help people. I want to actually push the sport in a sense, in a way I can do it. So yeah, that's my take on this rant.
Yeah, I think it also definitely has influenced me because I also how do I say it? I wanted to focus on different stuff, not on YouTube anymore. So I wanted to ignore it because of the influence, right? That only short form content is worth it. It definitely influences content creators, but I think you definitely have to deal with it. And the main part as a content creator is to overcome it and not get influenced by it that much. So, yeah, it is pretty difficult. I mean, I also don't really like that calisthenics only benefits from short form content and not puts the heart and soul into long form content. Yeah, that is my take, but I do see that calisthenics, and if we really stick to it, that calisthenics can overcome it and really can have a soul again and can really benefit from long form content. Yeah. Bless you.
Sorry, thank you.
Because I also saw your reel, Andrew, and that is also one thing I wanted to talk about this. I mean, how is your situation? Do you really want to stick to long form content, or how do you deal with this situation, with this problem, if you know what I mean? Does it make sense?
Like, okay, in terms of that specific reel, I also, like, after reflecting on it and stuff like that, maybe also
Wait. Can we show this reel? Does someone have the technical knowledge to pull this reel up in this stream?
No.
Easy, guys.
Me neither.
Easy, guys. Easy.
Elias.
Let me cook, guys. Let me cook. Easy. Let me cook.
Wait. Which one? Or maybe
What do you mean?
maybe is it up on my profile?
Let me cook, guys. Let me cook. Let me
Wait.
cook. Let me cook. Because they don't call me. I mean, without sounding weird, I'm not Chinese for no reason, guys. Okay. So, where is it? No, I can't find it on your Instagram page. Wait.
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up again.
Bro, dein Stream läuft noch. Wir haben die Wurst als Red, deine Ressourcen zu schnönen.
What?
Ah,
Shit, guys, can you
found
see? Andrew, do you see
Yes.
our Instagram page?
yes.
So where is it?
Wait. Just give me a moment.
Shit, I saw it the other day. No, man. Hey, that is me, guys.
Because
Okay, we're going to watch it. We're going to watch a different reel. Great video.
we're gonna react to a reaction
Crazy video.
in a reaction.
Or do you enjoy every single video the same?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah. Andrew, man, I love you. But where is it? Shit.
Come on. Nothing wrong with being gay, though.
Where's Andrew?
He said he needs
I'm back.
Oh, this guy really thinks he's ore farming.
Maybe it's up on my profile now.
Shit. Dun, dun, dun.
But yeah, to answer your question, so people don't wait and stuff. Like, no, that specific video, I just lost my overview. I was just too caught up in a feeling. So it wasn't just as Supaclarkson said that you need to be in this game for a long time. And a lot of people who have been in this game has been there for a long ass time. So that's just it. I just feel like, and I also want to talk about this in my next YouTube video about identity, because I am in a weird position. Like, everybody, and I'm not joking, when everybody tells you, even top athletes that wants to work with you, and everybody says what you're doing is amazing and I love your work, and you're hearing this over and over and over and over and over again, you kind of start to build an identity of someone that is like that. But then, like, people keep saying it. I'm getting all of these opportunities with working with people in real life, but the views are kind of the opposite. So I just had to learn myself that I can't take this too literal, like about me being great at filming stuff. I just have to play the game. So I feel like I've put my expectations too high because of all of this in your face recognition. So my brain glitched when I then see the opposite. Because as Supaclarkson, as you said, Carl, that have you really been doing it for so long? There's a point. Like there is a point. Yes. So yeah. I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I love it. I love to create the things. I just have to downgrade my expectations a little bit.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think like.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You go, Supaclarkson. You go.
I just said yeah.
Okay, sorry. No, I think a problem that is similar to that. One thing that I noticed through the past, and that is why I also sort of stopped with my consistency of uploading videos and doing those, is because I put content creation over my general health, my training, and this is also something that, yeah, I changed nowadays, right? I do want to just train more, be myself more, and I think YouTube shouldn't. I think how do you say it? Wait, that's a very nice quote, guys. That's a very nice quote. Let me cook. Training should YouTube shit, guys. Wait, no. Let me cook. No, guys, no. Training shouldn't come with YouTube. YouTube should come with training, right? Because you train, because you love the sport, you create content, and you just don't train because you want to get more views and do the YouTube thing. You do the YouTube thing because you love training, and that is in a quote that I forgot, right? And that is something.
Sorry?
Oh yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. But you know what I mean. So
continue.
Yeah, that is what I changed now. It also has something to do with getting influenced by it, and but I think this also helped me to sort of ignore how my videos perform, right? Because at least I know I'm progressing in my training, right? Because back then I always my life was only good if I had this and this views, right? Not if I was progressing, not if I was sleeping good, being healthy. But nowadays, it's more about, do I progress? Do I have fun? And then this just is more worth or better than having this and this performances on YouTube videos. So this definitely helped me.
You know the irony?
Okay.
You know the irony, like.
Yeah.
What I noticed, like, quite recently in the last few months is, like, you know, I have exactly the same, like, thoughts as well. Like, massive imposter syndrome. I'm getting, like, new clients to coach, and I'm still like, what the fuck am I doing? But at the end of the day, bro, do you think these short-form content creators have these thoughts?
What can you say it again? I didn't hear. I'm so sorry.
Do these long, short-form content creators have these thoughts as well? The ones who are at the top. What do you think? These doubts? This disbelief?
I would say
I
no,
think
That's
not.
a very good question. I also think not.
because otherwise they wouldn't do the things they do. Like you can see it on their actions. Like people say they do a certain thing, but you can see it clearly. Like I have my way of thinking. That is why I'm getting some results over here, but I'm also getting 0 results over here because I am me. So yeah, I feel like no, they don't think so much about these kind of things. They just train. They just but there's also some messed up things with that. That's another subject. Like I cannot stand I can really not stand the top level people who has trained for so long and been on Instagram for so long without any recognition and stuff. And then they now talk in a way as if people that are trying to do things are doing something wrong. You see, like,
Yeah, I
Like
get you. I
people-
get you. They
Like,
like
it's so-
think
it's so
they are the pioneers.
yeah, like imagine going on a video and say to your whole audience. I'm just gonna put it out there, just to say to your whole audience who aren't as strong as you, who has self-doubt because they don't think as you, who has too many ebooks to buy, and then you say, I don't recommend people posting if they aren't clean. Well, then you just said to most of your people that support you that they can't post for the next 4 or 5 years. And I don't think that is the way you should go about things. Like there's this, like people have become so brain damaged of how they perceive calisthenics skill training. Like when I train, I swear guys, it's so simple. I just train. I push myself. Some days I'm fucking tired. I put a band on, and some days I do lighter stuff. It's not so hard. Like, but I can literally show up to an event, and people will question things because they've become so good at finding mistakes. They're so good at coaching people, so they want to find every single possible issue when there isn't any issue. I'm just in year 2, and you are in your year 9. That's the thing that I cannot stand at the moment. And that is also why I make the things I make, to show people that there's nothing wrong with you. There's like, you just have to train. Of course, if something hurts, yeah, then maybe there is something wrong. But it's like, it's simple. You should be in for the long game. Calisthenics is a long game. It's really a long game.
You know, there are some coaches who would say that you're kind of retarded for saying that it's a long game. Yeah.
Yeah, but
We support you, Andrew.
it's so funny because there's this saying, and I find it super interesting, that if you ask people today and you ask them, would you do something different? Then they will all say yes. But you need to ask yourself, the guy with your brain today, would he get the results as the guy who didn't have the brain you had? Because all the guys that became strong, they didn't have form standards. They didn't think about putting labels on things. They just trained, and a planche was a planche. And now they changed over time, and now they became nerds. They became super nerdy about it, which is good for helping people. But not all should be nerds. It's not everyone's job to be a nerd when they go to a calisthenics meeting. Like you see it on people, like people who become super nerdy because they want to coach people. That is good for being a coach. But I swear to God, the amount of issues they create in their own training isn't real.
Agreed.
So, and I'm not saying it's wrong to find mistakes, because it allows people who weren't built for it to actually make something happen. So, but I see a lot of people who are on social media, especially beginners also, they want to be the next coach. They want to share insights. They want to do everything. And you need to understand that there comes a cost with being an absolute nerd in the sport. There comes a lot of suffering because you have to notice potential mistakes. You have to see everybody's mistakes. You have to see everybody's issues. You can also be the guy that just enjoys training. So who do you want to be? And I feel like a lot of people haven't made that call. They haven't made that decision in their training or in their lives. They just copy paste.
Amen.
Yes. Amen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing to add. Fucking wholeheartedly agree.
Yes.
Because it's crazy. Like, isn't it interesting? Like your journey, all of the things you went through, and all of the things you had to learn about yourself and stuff like that. That made you the guy who can help other people in that certain scenario, in this aspects of things. But people should ask themselves: should I be the next Supaclarkson who had to mind fuck his training? Should everybody be that? And I don't agree. I don't agree. Everybody should be the same. Everybody should complicate training. I feel like some people will end up doing it because it's their personality. They want to learn something about themselves and they want to translate that over to other. But everybody nowadays, bro, they want to be planes experts. And I'm always walking around being like, I don't know shit. I want to be a retard. I want to be the next fucking planes retard on Earth. I don't want to learn any more about planes.
Yeah, I think.
So,
Okay. I totally agree. There was also a time in my life where it was pretty much at the beginning, right when I learned my handstands and stuff, and I had to make a decision, and it was also pretty complicated for me. Either I go to planche, either I do other stuff, and I always wanted to do other stuff, right? Those tricks, not those difficult skills, but those tricks, human flag, handstand push-ups and stuff. And I think this is also my personality. You don't need to do planche, right? That's not. Nobody says you need to do planche, and I think many are influenced by that. You need to go this way and that way. That this is the only correct way. But I knew what I wanted to chase, and it definitely. Yeah, influenced me. It definitely, I thought about it a lot, but at the end of the day, I know that what I'm doing is correct. I know that this is the stuff I want to do, even though I doubt it sometimes, even though I think maybe I should go for planche now, and I did, right? And yeah, you just gotta train what you want to train, right?
True.
Also, oh shit, yeah. No, also muscle ups, for example. I have super crazy anxiety with muscle ups because I'm the person that can't do muscle ups. I don't know how to get the shit right. It is dumb. I don't know how. Muscle ups. I've never I've trained them for a while sometimes, but still to this day, right? But even though, okay, yes. You gotta teach me, guys. You gotta teach me sometime. No, but what I'm trying to say is that also only because you can't do a certain exercise that is the standards for some people also doesn't mean you're weak. I hope. Right?
Yeah, but you're right, bro. You're absolutely right. I remember that in my own journey. Like 5 years ago, I lived in a reality where if you couldn't planche, you shouldn't even do calisthenics.
Yeah.
So and actually seeing people like seeing that there is an audience, of course there are, like, of course, but seeing that you can actually make something of anything else than planche is actually interesting, because I didn't believe that. So that is why I also ended up training a lot of. I also wanted planche, but like back then, planche became super hyped. Oh. Yeah,
Hey.
Chill, bro, chill.
Andrew, you gotta, come on. You gotta mark him. You gotta mark him.
Mark my bent leg planche.
Nah.
Sorry, the commenter wrote that it is boring. I need to fucking troll more.
Okay, sorry.
Shout out to all the people, by the way, in the comments. Yep, away. We will be answering the questions soon. You wanna hear my take?
Yes.
Yeah, come.
Do you need?
Yeah, I agree. Okay. I personally believe if you can't do a muscle up, you're a fucking bitch.
Okay, sorry.
That is just what I think. No, I'm joking.
Sorry.
But yeah, there are some moves that I prefer, of course. Like muscle up is a clear example. Bro, I love doing muscle ups. Even I'm like 12 years in the game and I'm still eager to like try and do and learn like different things when it comes to like a simple muscle up. Just a muscle up. I'm like having sessions where I'm only doing muscle ups because I love the movement. I love the explosivity, and like I hate it when people like, this, Andrew, you have probably felt it. You train in a public setting, you have your buddies there or whoever it may be. You do a combo, let's say you jump on a high bar, you do a planche, then you do a 360, and then some guy in the back starts yelling, do a front lever! Shut the fuck! Like, bro, like, I don't love that pushiness that some people have when it comes to like skills. Like, it is to this even extreme level. I've seen like front lever guys or athletes who only do front lever and they're like straight up getting bullied in the comments. Do a planche, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I don't like that attitude.
Mm-mm.
Like, people should do what they enjoy, bro. I straight up, I would quit calisthenics, like the whole sport entirely, if someone... No, let's not put it like that. That's too extreme. But in a sense, I would quit doing every other move except the muscle-ups, and I would be happy as a fly. Because I genuinely enjoy the movement. The same thing goes for like planche and shit.
Yeah,
But there are just some movements
that is actually super interesting, because I remember there was a point where I had this conversation in my head about what you just talked about. Like, do I enjoy or do I want planche because of its being planche, or is it because everybody perceives planche in a certain way? Like, for instance, I've started doing basics again. Like, I've started doing basics, like one-arm pull-ups and muscle-ups, and I've been doing like dips, weighted stuff, and I haven't done that for 4 years. Like, just imagine, only skills, and I felt a lot of enjoyment in it. Like, I felt really, really, really good training that, and I asked myself, why did I stop with it? And that was because like everybody only cared about planche, that you could do planche. So at least to an extent, I also was a bit weird. So I thought that only training planche will give you planche. And that is also true to an extent.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean that you can't train other things like in your training and stuff like that. I took it literally as an extremist. So
yeah, one thing to add here as well, like the amount of guys or like coaches or influencers, they make a lot of like these false promises for the people, as in like, train the planche and you can get it in 1 year or 6 months. It might happen, yes. Can't say that it's impossible, it might happen. But one thing to keep in mind is always this. The moment you train 2 elements instead of 1, you're cutting your time in half, in a sense. Because your body recovers only to that extent. And people like underestimate this aspect so much. Do you train planche only 5 times a week? Or do you do 2 times planche and the other 3 days you do, let's say, legs? Because you want to get a bigger ass for your misses. But people don't incorporate that into their like way of thinking as well. They like think, the outcome is like quite there. But the moment you add like more stuff into it because you enjoy them, of course the timeline is getting bigger.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Not to a degree, there is still some subjectivity into that if you're training like pull push.
Yeah.
But to an overall extent, this is a huge factor as well. But
yeah, it is super subjective, because one thing I've noticed also, there were a point in my training where I could only train planche so much, like because I wasn't used to that specific lever I was training or intensity or whatever. So a point even in my training where I could only do, maybe I could train every second day, but I could only do, let's say, 4 sets. And only doing 4 sets and then going home, you don't feel like you do calisthenics. So I asked myself that if my body, and I tested this at that time, only could do 4 sets and I had to rest, why the fuck don't I then just train 1 on pull-ups on the side? Just to feel like I'm doing more. And that actually helped with my psyche a lot. And because of your psyche, you enjoyed your training way better. But of course, there comes a point where you are so strong in planes that where you have to do more planes. You have to do a lot of planes to get good at planes. People even train, the top athletes, they train 2 times a day. Because they are so strong in planes, so they have to get a lot of work in, which they aren't able to do on a single session. So yeah. So I think it comes normally to people, but they shouldn't disclose anything just because of what other people are doing. And that's also the thing. A lot of people train like their favorite athletes.
What do you mean I can't do a Maltese? What stop?
Yeah, but yeah, they train like their favorite athletes when they aren't physically possible. There are other strategies that work better for you at your point in time than the guy who has 9 years on you, over 20,000 sets on you. So.
But do you guys think the more you train is better, or is there a difference? Right?
I fundamentally believe that, yes.
Because
but it comes at a cost, yes. If you don't know how to balance it, you're cooked.
Because for me, for example, I always had to believe that, or not always, but there was a time period where I always thought that less training is better. But now I think the same as you, Andrew. So, okay, I do my 10 sets, 5 sets, and then I always add more sets for different skills. And I think it does help. And I think it also benefits my mentality that I can train, because it's just more accessible for me. If I were to have a full split that I need to complete every single day, then it would, for example, get more difficult to complete it. But for me, for example, I just have the goal for this day, and maybe I do half of it in the morning and the rest of the other half of it at the end of the day, for example. Yeah, so I think, what do you guys think? Do you think more training is equals to better performance, or
so it's an interesting topic. So yes, on paper it makes complete sense, but you need to ask yourself, where are you in your journey? So for example, if you're the guy that does you can only do 4 sets of a certain progression, then you cook. But you end up also doing so many leans, and you end up doing so many band works. I don't feel like that's gonna work. It's only for your psyche.
But guys, Ian Darsigal told me less is more.
But that's all. Yeah, I don't know about that whole subject. But it depends. Everything is not extremist. Me and Noah, for example, has completely different trainings, and we progress just as fast. Sometimes he even glitches when he sees this. I'm doing way less sets than you're supposed to do, but I end up getting progress where he is training way more than but I'm just listening to my body. I just go all out, and at some point that stops. If it's 3 sets, if it's 5 sets, then whatever, right? So I feel like, yes, on paper you should go after training as much as you can, but you should listen to where your body is on that scale.
And how much do you train?
Right now, it switches. Like right now, I train every second day. I had a period where I trained 6 times a week, and then that stopped working.
Every second day or 2 times a day? I didn't get that. Sorry.
Every second day.
Oh, every second day. So not
1 day, 1 day rest, 1 day, 1 day rest.
1 day rest.
Yeah, but it's not something. It's not something I consciously choose. It's something that I adapt to. So it's something I just train, and when I feel I've recovered, then I train. And right now it's every second day. That seems to work right now. But sometimes I even end up switching and doing every single day. But it depends on, am I at my peak? Am I just getting out of a bad rhythm or whatnot? So it changes. And also how I like to train. Like, I don't like to do light things. I cannot stand that as a personal thing. I don't like to go in and be super easygoing with my things. So I would rather take a day off and increase the intensity just a little bit.
Shout out to Rembi. I think
Rambi, shout out. Hey guys,
is this your channel?
okay, sorry.
I think.
I'm just gonna excuse myself for one moment, okay?
What the fuck are you gonna do, huh? Take a piss, huh? In the middle of a stream, huh?
Trust me. Let me cook, guys. Give me one
Yeah.
minute. You guys talk about some nice stuff, yeah? Let me cook, guys. When I'm back, let me cook.
Yeah. I just wanted to show him Rembi. Do you know Rembi?
No?
Oh, this is the camera. Shout out to him.
Shit.
He's in the comment section. He said he did 2 rest days this year.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, I think the more experience you get, like the more frequently you can train. That for sure.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine, bro. I remember when I started training, bro, I did like 1 session a week because I was so flimsy and fucking I had that noodle diet when I was like 13. Yeah, that is sad. Rembi said, nobody knows me. What the fuck you mean, bro? But yes, like frequency goes up.
Yeah, true.
I always
think it's
love to
also-
bring this. Yep.
Yeah, it is interesting because I feel like on paper it's true, but people, because of psychological reasons, they train on how they enjoy the training. People can't stick to one thing because we're all different, so they just end up doing what's fun.
Okay.
But I truly believe that as a general rule, if you can train as much as you can, then you'll progress faster. That's true.
Yeah.
But it's not linear. That's also the thing. Like, our sport has quite a big history on getting injured.
But who?
Like the sport itself. Like, imagine
yeah.
how many people have gotten injured in their journeys at least once, like a major injury. So that is also data on how your training doesn't really work to an extreme extent. So when a lot of people train and they train, but they end up getting out of the game for 6 months, did you really train every day? No, not really. So, and when everybody's getting injured, like every single almost guy, people are getting injured in their journey, then it's because the way they perceive calisthenics is not really an optimal way.
Yeah, healthy
So-
way.
Yeah. So I feel like it's seasons. I don't feel like it's black and white. It comes down to genetics. It comes down to your brain, how your brain works. So
But what do you guys think of injury? Because I don't know what you guys were talking about, but I just heard injury. And I think injury is a super, super interesting topic. Because that's something I also wanted to talk about or talk about with my friends. Because oftentimes people say the biggest goal for any sport or for sport in general is health, to be healthy. And that's also something I learned in school, right? Because I have sport science as a subject. But I think, okay, you need to be healthy, and health can be the superior goal, the number one priority. But I also think, especially for me, I don't train to be healthy. Or no, shit, wait. I don't know, shit, guys, guys. No, I don't train to have health as the number one goal. So that's, so therefore, I don't see injury as, how do you say it, as fatal or as crazy, right? As many people say it. I think if you are injured, okay, you need to definitely adapt and you need to sort it out, right? You need to overcome it. But many people are very, very scared of injury, don't practice the sport because of it. And I think this mindset can be a bit wrong if you want to practice the sport. So yeah, what do you guys think of injury? I think it shouldn't be the scary factor to not practice the sport or to even stop, right? You could also, if the injury is not too fatal, push through it. And there are injuries that do fade away even if you push through it and not rest the whole entire time, right? What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's an interesting way you talked about it. Like injuries in itself. Like I would say, if you're getting injured, it's typically your fault. There is nothing external. There is either it could be random because of how your body is built, how it's used to function. It could be because of your mindset. It could be because you wanted things too much. It could be because you change things without taking in time in consideration. It could be many, many, many different things. But I feel like that. Like I don't necessarily believe that you should accept injury as a thing of calisthenics, because it's not. Like the fact that people are getting injured just goes to show that they haven't mastered the sport yet. Like if we're still getting injured, there's something wrong in your perception to an extent in your training. For example, pretty subjective. Let us just say you are super flexible, mobile, and you have a lot of flexibility that makes you weak. But let us just say that, and because of that, you can't take as much load in your things. That's just a random ass example. But right there, you have a reason for it. Okay, it could also be that, and I see this also with myself also, and especially other people, that every time they get progress, every time they get like this rhythm of just constant progress, they are not slowing down. Like, because they can't make themselves slow down. So they are either waiting for an injury that forces them to slow down, or something irritating that forces them. But that's because of you. That's because of your thinking. Because you're too eager, you love the sport too much, you love progress so much. But that is creating something. Whereas if you just didn't give a shit, if you're like, I like to progress, but it's not like a make or break thing, then you wouldn't push yourself and you would get a different result. So I feel like it's a lot of how you are as a personality in different ways at different times that dictates your training. Yeah. So for example, if I get injured or if I get irritation in my things, I'm always asking myself, okay, Andrew, how did it come? Why did it come? What did you do? How did you think?
Okay, yeah.
And it always comes when I'm either, for example, getting so much progress and I just keep on doing intensity, the next progression, and my personality won't allow me to stop. Like I'm just so calisthenics. So, but if I could say to myself, okay, Andrew, don't be so eager, then I won't get injured. So,
okay.
But it could also be something completely normal, like your genetics. Not because you can't fix it, but because your body's just used to something in a certain way. But you can always change it. But there is a reason for injury. It's not random.
Yeah, okay. Now that is a very good point. Because how I thought of it, or how I see it, is I don't know if it's true, but many pros are injured. Many pros have all of that pain, right? And many pros risk their general health, that they may not even be able to move like a normal 50-year-old when they are 50, right? If you know what I mean. Because they don't do the sport for the general health, but because of different reasons. And you're definitely right. Injury is your own fault, basically. But yeah, I think injury shouldn't become a scare factor if you practice the sport for different reasons than a general health. Something like that, what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I can add to this as well that Andrew was spot on. I also am in the belief that the injuries are, in a sense, more personality driven than factual.
Yeah.
Because, we hear so many of these athletes who are like, I am injured. Okay, what's your issue? Well, my forearm hurts. Okay, did you went to see a doctor? No. Nice, you have some discomfort here. Okay, you're injured, bro. Fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I rarely talk about this, but I as well am the type of guy who hasn't had a serious injury. Sure, I have had my fair share of wrist pain, forearm pain, neck issues, shoulder issues, but I have never called it a fucking injury.
No.
Because to me, an injury is when you're like out of the game for weeks.
Yeah.
Like once when I was 15, I fell and broke my ankle. Yeah. When doing a 360, I fell from like this height to right. The tendon snapped and I was unable to walk for like 2 months. That was the only injury I have had in my 12-year career.
Okay,
I would say that actually led me into going into the ER room. Oh, and as well the toe. I got my toe fucked, but that was just being retarded. But at the end of the day, yeah, like every athlete will come across some discomfort in some muscle areas or in their joints, tendons, whatever the reason may be. That is like, I think that is, you cannot avoid it in a sense even. Because your muscles are adapting to the loads. And if you are constantly increasing the loads, then of course you're gonna feel discomfort. Who the fuck said training should be easy? Motherfucker,
guys. But you still push
like straight
through.
up.
Okay, sorry. But you still push through even though you know there's a risk, right? And there's a risk that some things aren't going to go too well when you're old, for example, right? Because I'm not 100% sure. I don't know about health and that much. But if you're constantly injured, then the 50s will get pretty difficult, I believe. I'm not 100% sure.
I feel like it's mental again. I feel like it's a completely different subject than just talking about injuries. I feel like if you believe in injuries, if you're giving them different names and you know how things work in your body, you make them real. Okay. But if you truly believe that, I have some irritation, maybe I was fucked once, but who cares? I made a mistake. I'm over
fucked
it.
Once?
And no, but like you're fast, bro.
Supaclarkson, you gotta chillax, please.
I have to keep this entertaining, bros.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Fair point.
But that's oh my god.
But that's also what that's what I mean. I'm completely on your side.
Like,
that's what I mean.
I've seen people who have gotten severely injured, and they keep telling themselves a story. They keep, like, if you ask these people, like, oh, did you know you can do this? They would say no. They would say, no, you can't do that because my injury, blah, 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 blah. And they keep feeding to the story of that is why people never get out of injury, because they get so used to seeing the doctors, they get so used to getting all of the medical treatment. So now their new reality is just being constantly injured. And everybody says to the guy, how's your arm today? How's your shoulder today? Like everybody, also with me and Noah, when we train, every time we have minor issues to something that comes every now and then, nobody speaks about them. Like we even lie to ourselves. We even say that, oh bro, I'm just feeling tired. Like, why should I sit there and talk to Noah about something? Like, what? It's not doing any good. Like he already knows it. He has something.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, why should I sit there and say, yeah, bro, I'm also fucked. We'll never make it.
Yeah,
guys. Next topic of discussion. I'm
But I
putting
totally
like
agree
these
with you, Andrew.
topics onto the live stream. Intuitive training.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that? Like a good comment. I will read it out loud by Rembi. I also see many coaches or people overall that are doing calisthenics like a gym, trying to work with strict programs. I never had a program. Most of the top athletes don't either. Cali is not bodybuilding. Elias, for context, the guy who commented this can do planks like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I can actually. I can share my.
King, sorry.
I can share my perspective on this.
Shit.
So, this is super. Like, there's so many nuances to this. So let us just say, overall, if you can do it, yes, intuition over anything else, 100%. But there are people, because of their identity and stuff, they can't use their intuition. They haven't unlocked their intuition.
NPCs.
Yes.
So because they haven't, like for instance, for myself, I use intuition because I'm extremely good at being what's it called in English? Like just knowing my body, being like
self-aware.
Like, what is it called? Yeah, in my body, I know what kind of signals it sends and stuff like that, and whether it's my brain that's. Yeah, but I also know people who can't do that. They can literally not do that as of yet because they haven't developed the skill, and some people have it from day one, and some people don't. And if you don't have it, I would argue you should learn intuition over time, but I would actually argue that having a program can be beneficial. But I would always try with intention to learn intuition, because that is like, I'm not going to go into spiritual reasons and biblical reasons, but you have all of the answers yourself. You have all of the things within you, and nobody can say that. Nobody's inside of you. Nobody knows you. So I feel like intuition is 100% the best call.
Yeah, and talking about that, what if you use your intuition to build your own routine, right? Because intuition shouldn't or doesn't necessarily mean you train different stuff every single day, if I'm correct, right? I use my intuition to build a setup, a routine, and see if it works, then I'm going to stick to it, and then I'm going to use my intuition to change it when I feel like it, right? And
but it comes down to your goals.
Okay,
that is where goals come in.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have any goals, how does your body know? Because in fact, in theory, I could train maybe 2 times a week if I trained more basics than planche. So, but my body knows that Andrew wants to become good at planche and front lever work. So it channels me over in making sure I can do that. Make sense? So for example, if I had the goal of only doing basics, my training, my intuition would change completely because of my goals. So you can also see on how people train because of their goals. You can literally see this doesn't correlate with what he's saying, because he says he wants something, but he has an internal goal of something. Because otherwise you couldn't train that way. So I feel like your body gives you the program depending on what you want short term and what you want long term. So you're gonna ask yourself, what do I want to learn in calisthenics? What is my main priority? And then your body's gonna make a program inside of you that makes sense for that.
Yeah. But it is sort of intuition, right?
Yeah, true, 100%.
Okay.
So intuition isn't random.
But I
It is
also
a trial
believe.
and feedback mechanism in your brain. Sorry, yeah.
But what can
It
you
is
do?
a feedback system.
To planche on one pinky, or I didn't.
What?
No, you said the person that wrote this, he can do.
Oh, yeah.
Planche on pinky.
Planche
or...
with 2 fingers. Both arm.
That's crazy.
Oh, but can he do planche on pinky with 1 arm? That is the question.
I don't know. Rebi, are you still here? Can you do it? He can set also. Bro, he can do everything. You don't know the guy.
Sorry.
It's crazy, man.
But he has better stuff. Yeah. Monster! Absolute unit!
Guys, you... let me
can't
show
do
you my
on
training
pinky.
clips, guys. Please. Watch me cook, okay?
Even Asians can't planche on pinky finger.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's keep it simple. So. Yeah, but
Let's maybe go through some of the comments. What do you think, guys?
yeah.
I will start reading them out loud, and you can say your thoughts, ideas. Wait, motherfucker, how do I change? Topic Q and A. Okay. Nonni. Let's see. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I'll just grab my phone and check something.
Yeah. Guys, shoot us some questions if you have. How do you get back in training after a break, strength, endurance, and skill-wise? I would say start slow. But even if you've had a break, you can expect yourself to reach your peak in like 4 to 6 weeks, I would say, if you train consistently.
Yeah. Or you train something different.
Yeah.
Because injury was a very great opportunity for me. Guys, story time, okay? So, back then, after 1 year of training, I really wanted to get that one-arm handstand, right? That full... Okay? But I trained it. It didn't work because one-arm handstand is super annoying ass skill. So I trained it on and off. And I stopped. I trained different stuff. And after a while, right, because I have my... because then I injured my neck this year, beginning of this year. I used this neck injury to say to myself, okay, now we are injured. We need to change up some things and we're going to train one-arm handstand again. And after 1 year or 2 years, 2 to 3 years of always training one-arm handstand on and off, I now achieved the one-arm handstand because of the neck injury, guys. I mean, I could do it now, but you know what I mean? So injury can be a great opportunity to chase new stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you gotta ask yourself, why do you have to be injured to change?
Okay, yes. But
You see?
Next question.
next question.
Yep. How do we not overtrain hands? I feel like my grip always goes first, even though every other muscle has more strength left. Probably a real beginner is asking that. Remember those times, buddies?
Yeah.
What is the question? I'm so sorry.
How do we
it's too
not
loud.
overtrain? How do we not overtrain hands? I feel like my grip always goes first, even though every other muscle has more strength left. Just hang more, bro. Only option.
But do you guys still
Like, I
have
remember-
pain in your hands?
I think he doesn't have pain in a sense. It's just that the grip strength loses
No, but
relatively
you
fast
guys,
compared
you
to other
guys.
muscles. Oh no!
But because when
I
I hang
stroke
for
the bar.
yes, because when I hang for 10 seconds, my hands boom.
Skill issue, bro.
Yes, I know. Sorry.
As for the comment,
Next question.
Wait, we didn't answer him. Yeah, basically hold more and train more, bro. I wanted to say, quick note. When I was learning to do pull-ups, because I started from absolute zero, the first muscles that I would feel were the forearms. Because I think in the lats I had like some strength, but the forearms went to the shitter the fastest because they were the weakest. So think of your body as always as a link, a chain, if you will. If one chain has some cracks in it, your body is gonna send signals to that cracked area and you're gonna feel the tension or the pain there. That is a good analogy to have. Same thing for the planche. When I used to learn or when I used to transition many years ago from the straddle into the full, I used to have a bunch of forearm, like soreness is the right word. But that soreness only came to me because the forearms were lacking. They were weak. So the chain had some loose ends. Wait. Okay, let's see the newer comments. Oh my god. Bro, you can't planche. I know I can't planche right now. I'm recovering. How much money you received till now from all the Cali comp you won or partake? 0. I think like 50 euros. Cali competitions do not pay. No, now they recently do. But fucking 300? You win a FIBO competition?
I would say, bro, if you want to do handstand, I think the best exercises are to just get on your hands, right? So frog stand, push-ups, or if you want to practice on parallettes, then everything on parallettes. But handstand is really just about spamming, doing attempts, greasing the groove, right? So that is literally intuitive training. So just training handstand whenever you want, whenever you can, and yeah. But it is just spamming attempts, and you got this, bro. Okay, I believe in you, man.
Spending your time actually training the sport, trying to become better at it, and doing your work, and you get 0 opportunities because you don't have a certain amount of followers on an app as someone else. That is stupid. Like, at least make room for more athletes than in a competition or something. Like, I feel like it's a bit.
But I think this issue is like everywhere.
Yeah, it's attention. That is the main fucking issue with everything. Like, it's attention, and the people who are good at attention. Yeah, that didn't make sense. That was what I was about to say. But yeah, it's attention. So the people have to get attention. It's super important.
Another question.
Yeah, FIBO.
I am progressing way faster with supinated stuff than regular. So do you recommend me unlock the planche first supinated or the conventional way? I think go with the soupy way.
But it's actually subjective. Like,
yes, yeah, it is subjective. But I would personally, if I was in your shoes, I would have, bro. Yeah, you're supinated. Holy fuck. But yeah, this boils down to your own like preferences at the end of the day. But make sure to still like hit every position in the forearms because you might overcompensate with some stabilizer muscles and you will get some aches and pains later down the line if you only focus on one certain grip. Then
But
you're gonna
that's
end up like
also,
Levan in Denmark's
sorry.
vlog.
Sorry.
Yep.
No, but doesn't Levan have the same case? So he's better in supinated because his biceps is genetically mutated that he's super strong in biceps.
Not that it's genetically mutated. The fact is just he learned his technique, and it turned out later after training many years that his technique is the best to get like the strongest in the planche because it incorporates so much of the biceps. But as well, you know, like Levan's story for anyone who doesn't know, he's extremely proficient in supinated planches. Like hella proficient. He can fucking do pelicans like this. So, but the thing is, he struggles to do like neutral grips or even like pronated grips. He struggles to do them so much that he was unable to even do like tuck push-ups with the neutral grip. And he had like pains here, all in the rotator cuff. Not rotator cuff is another thing, but the internal rotation basically. So when you spam only one movement and one movement entirely, you're going to get some issues down the line if you don't balance it out with other movements. So yeah. What do you guys think?
I mean, I can't do both, so you guys go ahead. You give.
Have you found any thoughts about this, Andrew?
No, but like, what was the question again? Was it the
like? Have you, in your experience, felt any correlation like between if you, let's say, like do a planche with only a specific grip and that is it? Thanks to that, now have you later had any troubles like doing or training like with different grips?
Actually, it's super interesting that the guy wrote that because I'm actually noticing that in my own training. Like I've been training P-bars for such a long time, and my body's gotten used to P-bars, and I always had the perception that I couldn't do supi because I didn't have hyperextended elbows and stuff like that. But it actually turns out that supi works. Like with the short amount that I've training it with, I didn't expect myself to progress so fast that I've been doing in supi, and it also like the way you compensate in supi versus like P-bars is different. So for example, my body is getting used to other muscles like my other chest muscles in supinated than on P-bars, where I can be higher on P-bars, but my line drops. So I feel like it's both to experiment with different things. Just be aware that, of course, if you've been extreme as an extremist as myself, who's been training P-bars for 6 years, and then you go, well, not 6 years, but like 3 years or something, but like, and then you all of a sudden go to supi with the same progression. Just be careful. Like if you don't tend on dropping your intensity, at least sometimes your body's not used to that specific engagement in that load. So that is where injury can come in if you're not aware. But yeah, it is interesting. Like I'm training way more supi just because it feels different and I enjoy it.
Very well said.
Do you guys listen to Brazilian funk when you train?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what was my favorite song? Wait.
Maybe? No, but I gotta say, I think Brazilian funk has got something to it, right? Because we were also talking about it earlier. It's okay. It's very clickbait and it's very, how do I say it? Manipulative, right? Or manipulative. But it doesn't. It has it got something to it. But 50-50. Sometimes I listen to Brazilian funk in my trainings, but not every time, guys. Not every time. I'm way maturer than that. Okay.
Bro, we all have our kinks. It's okay to admit those.
Okay, sorry.
No, don't be sorry, bro. Quick question. This is kind of valid for like people who are not calisthenics trained. Why is everyone training progressions? No shit, it takes you a year to get a planche, banded planche presses and add 1 kilogram of weight around your waist every day. You're gonna get it in no time. I don't understand the question, but I think I do. Like, this is again the cope, not the cope, but the discussion whether or not doing actual calisthenics progressions will lead you to your skill results. Because, bro, I'm actually the type of guy, like most of you, I think, know, my subscribers as well. Like, I had this Ian Barsiegel feud where he said, just do the basics and you will get to a planche. Initially, that's what he said. But basically, my whole philosophy around that is, I have personally met here in Estonia guys who have trained themselves into a full planche with only doing weighted dips and dips. Because their endurance is high, their weighted numbers are high, and their body can just transfer all of that strength into a planche with a relatively short time. So this is, again, very subjective. You can choose. You can try both. We need to do what the fuck we want to do. What is your goal? If you enjoy doing weights only, then go that route. Like, that is totally okay. That is what I think of that. Anyone else?
No, but I agree. 100%.
Yes.
Yes! Someone wrote this comment. What is this song? My favorite song is this. Tiki, 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 ma tiki, takatu.
Shit.
Tiki, 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 tiki.
Guys, copyright. Supaclarkson, chill, please. Copyright, please. You gotta
Sorry.
relax.
Okay, let's go into another topic. Does anyone have anything?
Yeah, but
Discussion?
and Andrew, what do you listen to? Because I see you. I mean, I also listen to the type of music you listen to. I think you're listening to those boom rocks, right? So
Yeah, it's actually super random. Like there's nothing specific. It can goes for these Instagram remixes to like, yeah, quote unquote songs from Suicide Boys and all of these OG songs. It could be from rock and metal songs. It could be. It's actually fucking random, like, to be honest. So yeah, nothing specific here.
But do you guys know Kingslayer?
What do you mean, bro? What?
Yeah, Supaclarkson,
Kingslayer.
come on, man. No
What
bone
the
knowledge.
fuck?
Supaclarkson.
Bro, if you haven't ever tried Kingslayer while training planes, you are in for a treat.
Supaclarkson.
I think I have.
Okay.
Now that you bring it the horizon,
Yes.
I will listen it secretly. It can be anime songs like Silos. Got it. Yes. I think I've heard this song.
But also like the Daniel Slazen's playlists, also those hard rock songs, rap songs. I mean,
I like gangster shit.
yeah, but I think
50 Cent.
yes,
Many men. Yeah.
man.
Wish death upon me. No music when you're training. Yeah. That is, if you raw dog your sessions, bro. That is the key, bro. You need to fucking raw dog that shit. Bro, have you ever tried to train without your fucking earbuds? I have had this instance when I go into the gym and I'm like, fuck, I left my earbuds at home. I'm not gonna train that day.
Thanks.
I don't care.
Shit.
All of my goals straight out of the window. I don't care.
Yeah,
I
but
need music.
gym music.
Fuck that, bro. What the fuck? Some Sabrina Carpenter and oh my god. If you like me, you're gonna know it's just me and my phone. Yeah, fuck that.
Nice.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Do you guys drink? I see Andrew. You drink Monster Energy, right?
Quite a bit.
Do you drink Monster Energy every time you train before training?
Bro, every time I wake up,
Every time you wake up, because I've never tried it. Many people drink Monster Energy white, but I've never tried it. I'm not
oh, it's once you start, you don't go back.
okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, bro.
But
Very
do you guys
addictive.
drink coffee or something like that? Because I don't drink anything. No caffeine.
No, not
I just
at all.
raw dog my session with music, of course, but no caffeine.
Yo, that's crazy. We need to amp you the fuck up, bro.
Okay.
Get you
I
on
think
some pep
that's why I
times.
can't muscle up, guys. That is the mystery. Because I've never drank
Just
coffee.
drink a white monster and
Just drink a white
you'll
Monster.
fly. and maybe listen to Cool for Summer, and then you'll absolutely have a peak.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no one trains listening to classical music L generation. I actually love my fair share of Vivaldi. Bach. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I quite recently understood that I might be autistic. To some extent. Probably. ADHD, 100%.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that, bro.
When I'm editing, I cannot edit my videos without having music in the background. But do you understand how fucked up that needs to be? I add audio, I need to listen to my audio, plus I'm listening to music. And like I find it like weird. One time like my girlfriend came up to me like, why the fuck are you listening to music? I'm like, what do you mean? Like it gets me in the mood. I can edit well. And she was like,
Yeah, but I feel the same.
yeah?
Yeah, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, to be honest.
But which music?
Yeah, I think
Classical?
yeah. Occasionally it's classical, then it's rap, but I've noticed that if it's like with some lyrics that are emotionally connected to me, then I can't do it. Then I'm like too focused on the music. So it has to be something like that gets me on the edge, you know.
Valid.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. What are we doing? How are we doing thus far? Are you able to keep going? What do you think, boys?
What?
I am.
Do you have a time limit? I would go an hour more, I think. Are you down for it?
Yeah, we can. Maybe 30 minutes or something.
Sounds nice.
Nice, guys.
Sounds nice.
Look, my braces, guys. Are finally off. Now.
Straight as a motherfucker. Got it.
Guys, you don't know how nice it feels to finally bite into an apple, to finally bite into a sandwich. For 5 years, I could not bite into any of those.
Yo, that's crazy.
That is so fucked up. Right?
Wait a minute. You like physically wasn't able to bite, or
Yeah.
was it just
No,
causing so
no.
much trouble?
Yeah, because braces can get damaged if you bite hard into hard objects. So I never bite into any of those. I was just too scared. But now I can finally bite in, right? Whoa.
Must be crazy that first bite though.
I mean, I'm hyped.
God, eh?
Guys.
Dopamine crash right after the bite.
But are you guys on a diet, or how do you? What does your eating look like?
It's just not random, but not strict. Does it make sense? It's just like normal things. And sometimes I eat some snacks.
What's next though?
What is the name in English? That is actually super. I'll grab it. Wait a second.
Okay, nice.
What is
Apple
this? Do
kidnap
you have
me.
this in your country? Can you see this?
Oh, Gifla.
Yeah, but
Gifla's so nice, guys.
Cinnamon roll, no?
Yes.
Yes. I think that is peak. This and a white monster, and you will
Mukbang,
fly.
guys.
to your tree.
Mukbang. Ui. Andrew.
Epstein
Nice.
kidnapped me when I was 11.
Yes.
He showed me his.
Yes.
It's like heaven. I can't believe that Epstein is gone.
Yes.
When it comes to yes, yeah, that's crazy. So you prefer like Andrew like sweet snacks
Yeah.
or salty?
Oh, that is difficult. But I would say sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm
Sweet
now I'm
tooth.
hooked.
I have the opposite. I fucking can't. I'm always that salty guy, bro. I always had to have some fucking
That salty guy.
crisps, meat. I rarely eat something like sweet. What about you, Elias?
Guys, you're too old for me, guys. I have that young, sweet tooth, guys. Okay. Guys, you have to understand.
How old are you again?
We have a age difference, guys. Okay.
How old are you again?
16.
God damn.
Now I'm just joking. Yeah, I think I prefer every snack actually, but I think chocolate is my favorite. Just basic plain chocolate, even dark chocolate. Not to get a bit of a health factor in that.
Yeah, that is good. I also eat like chocolate in that regard. Like I'm feeling like fatigued in the brain. I'm gonna yank one chocolate bar. Media, we see every athlete's training, mindset, and opinion 24/7. Has that ever fucked with your own perspective on the sport?
Wait, can you read that question out again? It's super loud right here. It's
Yeah, touch me that again.
With social media, we see every athlete's training, mindset, and opinion 24/7. Has that ever fucked with your own perspective on the sport?
It did in the beginning. Definitely.
Same. Yeah.
But
But
then I
right
found
now
out
it's-
when I met people in real life, no one is like that. It's all and of course we all want to provide and we all want to do different things. And social media, with that regard, doesn't allow us to be nuanced. Nobody listens if we come with 5 different examples. So I understand when I see someone post. And I understand there are nuances to what that person says, but I also understand that he knows that. Most likely. Not all, maybe I cannot guarantee that for a fact, but it doesn't matter. Like when you meet people in real life, everybody is nice, having a great time, and yeah. So that's just social media. So don't get too much caught up in social media and just listen to it. Like legit, people need to listen to themselves a little bit more. Like, if you didn't have social media, what would you do?
yeah.
Like, how would
That
you
is a
go
good
to a
thing to
training
ask, yeah.
tomorrow? How would you not attempt that bad form Supaclarkson? Really? If social media didn't existed and everybody's hype around you and they're saying, "Bro, come on," you wouldn't attempt that shit. Oh, because my line is so, my line has to be straight. Oh, otherwise I get fucked. Otherwise, what is wrong with you guys? Like, oh my god, I would rather go in bands, something we imagine, something we created ourselves, and nobody was strong before bands. Nobody was strong before bands. What is happening, man? Just fucking train.
Yes.
I feel like people get caught up a lot, and I also sometimes do that, but I just remind myself that nothing is real on that app. These apps, nothing is real.
Amen. Fabricated.
Yes.
Imagine when you posted the do I get flagged for saying this? Like, when you posted the fat girl doing muscle ups, the AI video, I was like, bro, no way you can trust social media the next 5 years. So you might as well not give a shit.
Yeah, Yeah, and that's what I mean.
That was actually
Oh, shit.
a good video. Like that was well done. I laughed so much when I saw that. I was like, no way. And it blew up. It blew up. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, for everyone who doesn't know, let me show you the video real quick. I made this AI slop video in about like 5 minutes. And it went mega viral. Sitting around this many views. 12
Oh my god,
million.
bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, but it's slop. It's pure slop.
It's pure syrup.
Next question.
Next question.
Middle East crisis live. US officials to travel to Pakistan for talks as Trump warns US will knock out every power plant if Iran doesn't accept deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's also what I mean, right? Social
The
media has,
Iran war.
social media has also influenced you that muscle up is that you need to do muscle ups, right? So,
Yeah.
you don't need to do muscle ups to be considered strong or to be considered at least a basic strength. I hope that answers the question you just read, Supaclarkson. I'm not sure.
I asked about the Iran war.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's too loud.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, but I agree.
You want to keep it calisthenics related.
No, one commenter wrote like, oh, why aren't you talking about the world crisis, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, bro.
Calisthenics is a world crisis, guys. We need to talk about it.
Amen.
This is Senate. How do you say it? This is a political conference about calisthenics. Okay, guys. This is a political conference about calisthenics. This is serious. Okay, calisthenics is in a crisis right now. We need to cover that. We need to fix it. We need to.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need to see
Yeah.
it, then we need to conquer it. Huh? I
Amen.
saw, I came, and then I conquered, guys. Huh?
Exactly. I'm not gonna make a joke here. Quick side note. Commenter commented, I watched your front lever video. Great, by the way. So 8 clean advanced pull-ups equals a front lever. That is subjective, but I would say yes, and a bunch of other people would agree to that to a certain extent. Yeah. What else? More people need to do calisthenics, so it is a crisis. My town doesn't even have a calisthenics park, and it has
Come on.
35k
Hear me
population.
out, man. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Guys. That is what I'm talking about. But I also saw your
Yeah,
front
but
lever, Andrew, yeah? Crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, I've stopped a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Not too much. I've recently started to training again. Sometimes it switches with me. There's nothing too strict. So, but I'm starting to train touch now, and I'm starting to get good rhythm in pull-ups again. But I've been focusing a lot on planes and super planes. So, but yeah, sometimes I progress, and then if I feel like it's getting too difficult, I just train something else.
That is super crazy, man.
But it's also funny because Noah doesn't do that. Like he gets what's it called in English? Like he gets super scared of losing things when if he stops. So he tries to always do the things. So, but yeah, I've been training this sport for so long, and it is also subjective. I cannot say this works for everyone else, but sometimes your body just needs rest from it, especially if you're adapting to levers. Like if you're some strong, like the guy you showed earlier, like the guy who did 2-finger planches and stuff. That guy is so used to planche. It's unbelievable. So his training is going to look like he can train planche almost every day if he wants to, but not for all people. It's like that. Some people will get cooked in doing a bad form straddle planche for 5 seconds. So you just need to be aware of your body.
Yes.
and have goals. Goals is important. Don't be a moron.
I almost never hear calisthenics athletes
swear to
talk
God-
about.
But I swear to God, I feel like some people in the sport, maybe it's the sport, like who it attracts, but I feel like there's a lot of young people in the sport. I feel old sometimes. Like, not because of my age, but because of how I think. Like, every time I meet people and see what people post, am I getting old? Like, like, is it the... Everybody wants dopamine hits. Everybody wants the next joke. Everybody wants the next... I don't even know. Dopamine rush. So it's. I feel like calisthenics is just like a... I don't know. It attracts funny things in a way.
Yeah,
but
but
I feel like bodybuilding, it's more broader. Like, it attracts everyone to an extent. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you require that type of thinking. Being complete Giga Chat Sigma male Mongolas. If you have that mindset, maybe we'll get good at planche. There's a big correlation with that to an extent.
The more sigma you are, the better the planche.
Yes. That's right. Because if you're...
Yeah, like...
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Shit,
Go
man.
on.
That is super shit.
The delay is always
No,
fucking
but...
up.
Shit, okay.
Well, could you imagine if we were 5 people in here?
Ooh,
Crazy.
damn.
Crazy.
That would be crazy, yeah.
What else? Comments are going crazy, bro.
They're going crazy.
Up. Yeah. I almost never hear calisthenics athletes talk about diet, unlike the gym community. What's your take on this? Yeah, because it is, at the end of the day, unnecessary. The only thing that you need to focus on is getting better at movements. That is it. If you get the calories in, if you get the protein in, you're all good. You're all set. You don't need to worry about anything else. Like the top dogs, from my experience, when I've either competed or went to competitions, every time after the comp, we head on to have some pizza or some McDonald's. We don't give a fuck. But this just boils down to personal preference at the end of the day. What do you want?
Like, the only thing you could say about diet or what's it called, nutrition in general, is that, of course, if you're only eating shit, like, it has nothing to do with your training, but it can transfer in your training that you're gonna feel like shit. And if you feel like shit and you don't think straight and you're just sluggish, then of course your training is going to be affected by that. But it's not because of it's not because your body is being like torn down. It's just because of your mind. So, like, notice if you eat good, you'll actually feel good about yourself. And that translates over to your training. So if you somehow can turn that thing off and eat McDonald's every single day and have Sigma male mindset, then fucking do it. But if you feel like eating shit disturbs your peace of mind, or not just your mind in general, then I would have a balance with it.
But you guys are pretty
Yeah,
lean, right?
Bro, guess how much I weigh.
No,
Yes.
Oh yeah, shit. No, because the the irony is that I see many people eat candy, many people eat pizza and stuff, but then they are the most shredded, and then there's me, and then there's me, right? I mean, I'm cursed, guys. I'm cursed.
Go chill out. You're 16. You have. I know that. I see a sleeper build.
Thanks.
I see a next level sleeper build.
Guys.
Yeah,
Nothing
in
is
that regard,
impossible.
yeah. I noticed actually this shit as well. Right before having my kid, I started experimenting with like different foods, diets, and it makes a huge ass difference to me personally. Totally anecdotal. If I'm eating processed shit or not. And the less carbs I eat, the more my brain works.
Yeah.
Like
And
straight up.
I honestly feel that is for everybody. Who the fuck sits there and says, no, I can eat McDonald's every single... Yeah, maybe. But then in a month, you'll fall off. And you'll have an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we humans have the same way of being. Just some people that can do it more or less, whatever.
Yeah.
And why would you?
Good note.
It's also the thing, like, I sometimes eat crap, but it's not something I desire to do. Sometimes I just want to have a nice time and whatever. But it's not like if you really want to eat shit for the sake of eating shit, you have another problem, my guy. like what the fuck? If you can't have a balance, then that's besides training.
A good point in one of the comments. I feel like ectomorphs dominate calisthenics. Do you think mesomorphs and endomorphs can be as good or better since they carry more non-functional mass?
Legit. If you asked me 3 years ago, I would have believed that comment. But I've seen some fucked up shit. I've seen, bro, fat people. I've seen skinny people. I've seen people with huge legs. I've seen so many people do amazing planches and stuff. So I feel like people shouldn't just... Oh, shit.
Alfred.
He has been training legs.
Damn, Supaclarkson, you're not a
Little
calisthenics
bit.
athlete anymore. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. I forgot what I was talking about.
You were talking about if you were 3 years old, you believed that this comment.
Yeah, I would have believed that ectomorph ruled the calisthenics, but bro, I've seen so many weird looking ass people. Like, I've seen so many people who are this, that. So I'm just trying to remind myself, it's only real if you make it real. Like, if it doesn't
I've
matter,
seen
bro.
a guy that weighs 100 kilograms do a Maltese. Anything is possible. One commenter wrote. I believe so.
Yeah, and I feel like it's more in the mind. I really feel like the personality dictates whether you can learn this shit or not.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, totally agree.
Totally.
Processed foods
I made a video about it.
is dopamine, and we have a dopamine limit for the day. So basically, shit food impacts the productivity of... Yeah. Agreed. Comment wrote. Yeah. Fucking beef, coffee, some rice,
Eggs.
chicken. Yeah, we can't even eat the chicken nowadays, bro. Not gonna lie, they're all fucking filled up with antibiotics. How the fuck does a chicken grow this big in the wild? That's fucking cope. That is fucking cope.
That is cope, guys.
Yeah, but this is a whole subject entirely. We're living in this fucking dystopian world. Our hormones are fucked. Our skin is getting fucked. Our lungs are getting fucked. We just have to ride the wave, I think. Personally, like we can't, like, even if it means that your testicles are not able to function in the next 5 years, you just have to keep pushing, bro.
You gotta 100% push through.
There is straight up plastic in your balls. That is a known fact now. We're cooked. And that's why I chose to have a kid at the young age of 24. 23, holy shit.
But why,
oh my god.
That is maybe another subject. How is it to be in calisthenics and like pursue the things you do while having kids? Has it changed your way?
Extremely hard. Yes. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. But it is extremely, how to put it? But it is hard, but not in a negative way. Like, I enjoy the things that I'm doing, like, so much more. It is actually crazy. And fun fact, I locked in on YouTube exactly when my kid was born. It was like this. I knew I had to make like something out of it. I can't be a fucking slop dad in a sense. But sure, time aspect, I'm fucked. Like, I think I can reach my peak when my kids are like 4 to 5.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't stress about it whatsoever in that regard. Like, me and Ivan, my training buddy, I think he's in the comments as well. Like, he always giggles like, why are you so non-serious when you train? I'm like, bro. Either way, like, the sleepless nights are there.
Oh shit! Wait. No, he's doing that on purpose. 100%.
I'm enjoying it a fucking lot.
Okay. No.
It's crazy.
Sorry.
What happened?
You stopped. You got stopped.
You were like this, huh?
But
You're like this.
But yeah, time management wise, it's good. But the amount of growth that I've seen in myself is absolutely insane. I feel now as if being a father at the young age of 25, I cannot relate to people my age anymore. But it's so fucked up because when I'm talking to like guys who are my age or a little bit younger or older, I'm just like, you don't know what the fuck struggle is, motherfucker. Because like, have you tried to train without having to sleep 3 nights in a row, motherfucker? So it's like it builds the character so fucking much. It's crazy.
That's interesting.
Are
I could imagine that it's pretty difficult or can be difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. Quick note for the comment.
But it's funny that you said that. It also gives you a lot of purpose. Like it gives you a lot of luck in this, in doing something. Like sometimes maybe it's something that happens inside of your body or something that because you have that like genetically you want to provide. Now it's the fucking time, man.
Yeah, in that regard, 100%. Like, it is hard to explain, but like when I think to myself and my personality, like let's say like 4 or 5 years ago, when I was a sort of an adult, but when you compare it to now, like the drive is there, everything is there, but it's like amplitude to a much higher degree. Like before a kid, I was like procrastinating.
Shit, Vegas.
But now, no.
Okay.
To that extent. Quick response to a comment. Supa, when's the next time you will sesh with the RHSM crew? Do you sesh with Andrew too?
You should come, bro. Or I should come
We
to
have
you.
dates actually, bro. We have dates locked in, but I'm not gonna publicize that yet.
Oh.
And I think I need to reach out to you guys as well
Yeah.
about this. This is all still open. But
I didn't
thought we talked.
understand anything. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, bro.
There's like.
Oh my god.
Wait. Let me guess. From what I've heard, okay? From what I've heard, Supaclarkson has AIDS because of Andrew. That's what I heard.
Oh, what?
That's what I heard.
Oh, no.
I thought Supaclarkson said it has AIDS because of you or something like that.
Oh, AIDS!
AIDS, yes.
I heard like AIDS.
No.
Yes, it is completely normal to have sexual diseases transmitted between 2 persons.
Yes.
What is not normal is that you are not going to the doctor. So please check yourselves out. If you are a healthy 20-something-year-old male, make always sure after each partner you go and test yourself.
Yes.
If not, you might be seriously causing some damage to the local females. And if the local female population is gonna be fucked, then who the fuck is gonna repopulate the Earth once the testicles dry out?
Facts.
Rent. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't understand what you guys were saying.
Yeah, we were talking about Racing Heart Steady Mind collab.
Oh, Racing Hearts, the collection, right? The brand.
Yeah.
Really nice.
But on a side note, bro, the parallels, Andrew, you enjoying those? Basically,
You go first,
Elias, Paul sent us like parallels. Racing Arts did made parallels.
Look,
Tried
look.
those out. Oh, yes. We haven't yet.
I actually,
I
so
haven't met.
So it's funny, like I actually do enjoy them. Noah doesn't enjoy them just as much, like because he's super used to something. But it's funny, like in the beginning, I was surprised that they were this big. Like they're super big, just to be aware. But actually, it turns out to work really well in some way. Like I was afraid that I couldn't have any back part on or my triceps on because of this. Like you can see clearly. It's okay. Like for my size. So, but it actually works pretty. Like I've had only good trainings on them. That is not a plug. That is just facts. So, so yeah. It's but it is different. Like you get used to competition bars if you train on these.
Yeah, I enjoyed them a lot as well. Like the grip is outlandishly good for like one arm stuff.
I enjoyed them well
Facts.
as well.
Facts. That's actually true.
Yeah. You get more surface area. I like them thick.
Out of context, but yeah.
A good thing. Commenter. Why some calisthenics athletes act like a fucking superstar when they are literally normal broke guys who can planche? I feel like this is me. Yeah, but I don't know, bro. Boils down to the personalities.
Yeah. But also
Do
to
you
be
think
fair,
people
like,
should?
no, you go.
Do you think people should adjust their exercises with the structure of their body? Yes. That's about it for the comments right now.
Wait, what?
You
what
wanted
was...
to say something?
shit, it's raining outside. Is it raining as well, guys?
No,
Okay.
I think not.
It's super raining. Wait, let me show it to you guys. Do you see it?
Shit, bro. No, we can see it. It's dark, however.
Bro,
Nice.
don't dox yourself.
Nice, guys.
Nowadays, AI can search your address with that image.
Shit, guys. Put you back.
Oh shit, wait, a question. Where? Bro, rewrite the question. Hands down. No. Which question, bro? What did bicycle say? About what? What did bicycle say? About what? Commenter. Human monkey. Let's go. Bro, I have one of the craziest subscribers ever.
What?
Can I...
Ooh.
Human monkey, can I show some of your videos? Bro, the guy is batshit crazy. But like, I enjoy his comments. It's so fucking funny.
I'm scared.
Wait. Let's see if he responds. I don't want to dox him. Guys, I'm out to clark my son. Keep clarking your son. Thank you for coming here.
Keep clarking.
Yeah.
How did that
Let's go
turn
on
to a
with-
thing?
Completely randomly, bro. Everyone was saying in the comments like, oh, I am Ianing my bicycle or Greging my Doucette. Greg Doucette for everyone who knows. And then I came up with, oh, okay. I came up with clarking my son. Look at my... Wait. How can I share my screen?
You have to click on the bottom on Discord. It says screen sharing.
At the stage.
I got you guys. Easy. I got you.
Oh, shit.
Do you see it?
Guys. Yep. It needs my permission. Let's see if it works. Quit and reopen. Okay, I can't do it. Motherfucker. Maybe I can do it here. Oh, then you can see it. Guys, I can't show it. Ah, Elias,
Yeah.
search up human monkey
Human monkey. Okay.
on YouTube. Human monkey, not monkey, but monkey.
Monkey.
And put the most popular video. I will fight Andrew Tate.
Wait, where? But how do you pronounce him? Is human monkey?
Wait, I will
Oh.
send you the video. Did you find him?
Yeah, I
What
found
do you
him.
guys do?
Okay, shit, guys.
I want
let me
to
cook,
show
let me
you
cook, let me cook.
too, guys.
Let me cook,
One
guys.
of my
Let me
subscribers.
cook.
Let me cook, guys.
This
let
is
me cook.
exactly a good thing to add here. You attract the type of persons that you are. And occasionally I go on rants and
Do you
I'm
see
batshit
this?
crazy. Yes, put the audio off.
Bodybuilders are losers.
Put audio off. Yes. Look at this shit. Yeah, but it is extremely funny. Wait. When he starts, show the new feed. Wait, let's see this. I found it so funny, bro. Skip it a little bit. More, yes.
Oh my God.
No, more. Skip this when he's outside. You can put audio now. Bro, imagine you see this gorilla running at you. Bro. And I think, do you do calisthenics? I was fat back then. But bro, this build is immaculate.
Something catches from
This is, if I would quit calisthenics, I would start doing this content. I'm not joking.
What is happening?
Very
Bro,
tough,
out of
guys.
context.
Very tough.
Oh shit! You can see it.
The final push has begun.
I'm amazed. I have actually a lot of respect for people who can film this kind of thing.
Yes.
Shit.
Take care, MB.
They have to fight. But some of Scar's mom hold back.
Okay, let's switch to our normal topic of discussion.
Switch.
Take notes.
Nice.
Next time, bro.
Next time. Very, very tough human monkey.
Yeah. I love the fact I genuinely admire these people who can be themselves on camera. Or like portray themselves as being like local. I honestly admire that. Because nowadays everything is so polished on social media. Like so polished. Yeah. Like people are so careful about the words they say. People like here. Fuck all that, bro.
Okay, shit, guys.
I want
let me
to
cook,
show
let
you.
me
We
cook,
played
let me
longer
cook,
actually.
Let me cook.
One
guys.
of my sins, I remember, I didn't
Let me
press the right button. Yeah, but this was tough.
It was very, very tough. I mean, I think I've definitely bettered myself. Because back then I was pretty... Everything was improvised, or not improvised, but I tried to do everything perfectly back then when making videos and stuff. But now I'm more chill about it. I don't see myself as a person that needs to be perfect. And even now, right? But yeah.
You know, that is actually super interesting you touch upon that. I'm actually in a weird situation with my content lately, and it fucks my brain up completely. Because I've made... how do you call it? I've made a perception about myself. Like, I'm doing all of these cinematic videos and stuff, and that is all good and said and stuff. But does that mean you cannot post something else?
Okay.
No. It depends on your goals, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like what? Like, also on YouTube. Yes, I'm making this series about how me and Noah, how we train, and it's all cinematic and all good and said and all deep talking. But I can choose whether I could post other types of videos as well, because right now it's only one thing. It's only this, and I don't know if it's it's interesting to think about. But maybe I should just take action. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're in your head.
Yeah.
That's the thing, especially when it comes to content. But like one of the most intriguing parts about this, I would say, is like we lose the aim. Like, why did you start the series in the first place?
It was to show people how it actually is to learn to be a planger or whatever you want. But it was to show people the gap between noobs and top level athletes. So and our experience, like what we go through, what we learn, what not, and stuff like that. So it was to close the gap between top level athletes and complete beginner who wants to pursue planche. That was the goal, that is still the goal with the series. But I'm sitting here thinking, like, can I post something else? Like, can I just also post a raw video, a hype fun video of a random training session that has nothing to do with the series on my channel? And can I even do tutorials as well? Or should I only? That's the thing when people always say, "You that cinematic guy, you that filmmaking guy." Yeah, true, and I'm good at it, and it's me who's doing it. But can I still make other stuff? You see? But I don't know. Maybe it's also just coping. Maybe it's coping because it doesn't work.
No, like I would start by asking the question: have you fulfilled your goal on that series initially?
No.
If the goal is recognition and wider appeal, I think you need to double down on it. Personally.
No, I will continue. It's just like, what would you do? Would you post other things as well on your profile, or would you just put all of your attention on that?
If
like
I'm
for you, for
totally...
example, on your page of what I've seen, it's a lot of you're helping people out, like directly. You're talking about certain subjects and you talk. But what happens if Supaclarkson posts a vlog? But you do that? Do you do that?
Occasionally, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
yeah, interesting.
Like the thing is, you need to be like hella truthful on your goals. In that sense, like, I get it. Like you want to help as much people as possible, but if the views are not showing it, have you in your own mind, like, when is the point for you that you're like, okay, the series is done, I have finished my goal? Is it more like in that you have gained some fight, or is it just like the view count, or is it like the amount of people you have helped? I would start by asking these questions, because for me specifically, bro, I did a bunch of these initially when I started doing YouTube. I did a lot of trial and error, bro. I did like some self-improvement shit initially. It was not even like calisthenics related channel, like how to look better, how to feel better. I did like this shit, but it just snowballed. And like the thing was, like, my main goal became like so precise that to this day I can like post whatever I want without deviating from my goal, because I know that if I post long enough, I will get to that goal down the line. So like,
I think that's true. I think it's just about, but that is where the identity comes in. I feel like it's maybe just my own perception that I thought it would go faster than it does. Maybe that's just that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think about views only until recently. I've always thought about, just because I enjoyed it and because I wanted to show people like myself that you can learn this shit. Don't overcomplicate this shit. So, and that is the reason. So in my own journey, I don't know when that ends. When I always say 10, 10, 10, that's just a count. It doesn't matter. But like, when I feel fulfilled with my own level, then that is where it's done to an extent. So yeah, but maybe, yeah, it's super interesting because I'm doing it for that. But yeah, maybe it's just the time. Maybe I should just commit to 4 years more or something. Like,
Yeah,
that's also the case.
like, yeah, it is hard in your situation because you're like.
Because also, like,
ultra
imagine
niche.
if I don't have kids, but that's the thing with the age. Because I sometimes ask myself, okay, Andrew, if you were 15 years old, would you think about any of this? No. I would probably give myself 4 years more, 5 years more. But it's because I'm 26.
But I
Yeah.
think
We have this rush.
oh shit. One
So
thing that I also noticed is that I think how do I say it? Not the views, but the performances of the videos slightly drop in summer, and I think it's for everybody, and that's what I also. Okay, sorry. No, but
No, it doesn't. It's your own anecdote.
okay, sorry. In Germany, we would
No,
say.
go on.
Okay, in Germany, we would say Schere. No, I'm just
Schere.
joking. Yeah, but
No.
what?
Yeah, I just wanted to add, like, this is purely anecdotal, bro. This is
Yeah,
not
okay,
accurate.
okay.
Like, this like just an example for my instance. I've done YouTube now for 2 years, 2.5 almost, and every time I'm popping off, it is right before summer.
Okay, yeah.
Like view count, I get the highest views right around summer because, like, from a purely logical standpoint, people who love to do calisthenics or who are interested in doing calisthenics, when are they gonna do it? Most likely in summer,
summer,
when
okay,
it's
yeah.
warm.
Good point.
So YouTube is such a skill issue, bro. I've been fucking battling with myself for so many years. No, not like the art of growing a YouTube channel in that regard. It is such a skill issue, and we tell ourselves all of this bullshit and jargon, but at the end of the day, bros, pump content the fuck out!
Yes. Yeah, but that's also what I was
That
trying
is
to
it.
say. So I was just trying to say that those are just phases, and I truly believe if you just
Yeah.
keep pushing, if you overcome this phase, then a good phase will come. Right? And that is okay. That is an anecdote, probably. But for me, I just gotta keep pushing through summer or through this phase, right? And then boom, a nice phase will come. So, but yeah.
But it's super funny because I used to have this mindset in my training. I used to, like, always wanting something for my training, and I wanted it in a certain pace. And I don't think that I can't even make myself to think that in my training. But it's turned over to content creation in a way. Like, and my brain doesn't understand, like, the way you can perceive numbers and stuff like that. In my perception, it's way broader than just looking at your training. Like, being at a training session and just train. But, like, you can always pick up your phone and scroll, and you can always, like, see this fucking data in your face. So maybe it's just me that needs to understand how that visually looks, like how progress looks in that regard. Because I've understood it in calisthenics
Yes.
at that point. But in content creation, it is very, very, very different.
Yeah, like, especially when you're like, bro, I've had these, like, so much. Imagine you put your heart and soul into a video. You film that shit, you edit it for hours on end, and you get 200 views. You want to kill. Not gonna say that here. You want to unalive yourself. And that fucks up with people so fucking much, not gonna lie. And that is exactly the long form content what we spoke about initially in the start. Nobody wants to do this because this is purely like you put your heart and soul into a video. Instantly it flops. There is no going back. If you spend 20 hours on a video and it flops, your brain chemistry does not allow you to make another video anymore. So we need to just shut the fuck up.
Huh?
Like, what about training? Like, this is what I mean. Like, in training, we tend to accept that progress doesn't come so fast in a way. But maybe it is faster than that, and how we sense. I don't know. But I
would
agree
say
with
that. I would say that compared to training, like you do your session and that's it, and you see the results the next time.
Yeah.
But if you compare it now to a social media app, which you can unlock and open and see every fucking minute of the day, you just you see too much, you know. I think that's how they differ relative to like training in that regard.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bro, what are you doing, Elias?
okay, sorry. I'm just mimicking the words you say to have a visual, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's totally true. I've also had many videos
every creator has this.
Yes, of course. Which took a lot of effort and sadly didn't. Yeah, but that's also the point. I mean, how many views do you want to get? What is the standard? Which performance do you want to achieve? That is also how you think of the video, right? Because at the end of the day, 200 people are a lot if you
that is the thing.
look at it from
People don't give a shit about how long it takes, whatever. Like, that is our own story. Like, I'm sitting here, and when I'm making these videos and coming up with ideas and going out at 3 a.m. on a snowstorm to film this shit, like, nobody care. Like, they don't sense that, because he does that, now I have to watch the video. Like, it's only for myself. So it's important to let go of that story that, I've done this, but I've done that, and I've been blah, blah, blah. Because in the end of the day, you're just complaining. And that is what I tell myself, that it's just like, what the fuck should you do? Just post, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but
it is, like, it's easier said than done. Because you put so much time into it. Like, if I were just vlogging daily, bro, without editing, I wouldn't have this experience. Like, but it's the fact that you're trying and you're trying to help people who could benefit from it. I'm talking with Noah about this. What if we were top athletes? Would it make it better or worse? If people didn't see the story, would it make it better or worse? I don't know. Sometimes I think if we were top athletes, it would work. But I don't necessarily agree on that, because then it becomes unrelatable. But it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just the attention span that is cooked. People are used to Instagram, and I don't know.
I would say,
because it's not only with me, it's with everyone. Like, everybody who posts long format, also in calisthenics, when you see what they're used to getting, and when they're used how much reach they have, it's all fallen. Like, so I don't know if there's something with long format. Yeah, maybe not in your
again,
case.
you're telling yourself bullshit. I think.
Yeah, but you look at the data.
Yeah, but
like, look at everybody's, not you. Like, look at everybody else's video.
No. Mine is also lower, but I know why it's lower to that extent. Because I haven't put any output. But think of it like this: the attention, the volume of attention is always there. There is, I think the stat is there are like 2 million hours of content uploaded each day to YouTube, and it is being consumed. Your main priority as a YouTuber needs to be to grab their attention by intrigue or by some calling out something or whatever the case may be. So you need to have always that kind of a lens. How can I make the person click or have intrigue for my video? And sorry, I got deviated, but the main point I was trying to make is that look at Andre Strong's channel. It's fucking parabolic. 200k, 500k videos. The guy has been doing content, I think, as well for like 3 years, long form, or 2 maybe even. But it is extremely viral.
100%.
Why is it viral? Because they can grab the attention better than all 3 of us combined. That's the problem. And that's a fact. Like, it is at the end of the day, it's a skill issue. And I've been like hyper autistic about YouTube ever since I started. The fucking one thing I noticed, we, as 3 of us in the call, we think too much in this calisthenics brain. but we need to have this lens of a person. Let's say a father who is 40 years old who wants to get a handstand just because. A teenager who wants to get jacked plus who wants to learn some handstand push-ups. We need to target those people because those guys, the broad appeal, are the ones who are making our videos actually go viral. It's not the calisthenics autistic brained guys because there is only such a small pool of those compared to the fucking gigantic.
That's true.
Yes.
Look at the Daniel's videos back in the day, like with his perception, his image and stuff. Like he has over 200,000 views. Like who watches a guy do planes push up with his friends? 200,000 people, bro. That's a lot of people. And even people today, there is an audience for it. I don't believe when people go into Nathan's channel, it's not a 40-year-old or only a 50-year-old guy. That I think it's young people.
Yeah, in that extent, yes, but Nathan doesn't have that audience. That's the thing. If we want to pop off to mainstream, like semi-mainstream, let's say, then we need those people.
Yeah, true.
Like, and the Daniels is an exception.
But it's funny, calisthenics is an interesting sport because it fucks itself up without even doing anything. It's like people want to earn a living from it. They want to do something, but they don't take themselves seriously. They don't want to do anything worthwhile because, as you said, which is understandable, it doesn't get any fucking attention. So we can blame ourselves for this shit. Like, people need to sacrifice. They need to sacrifice time and effort in things. Effort maxing. What has happened to effort maxing?
Yeah, but that will take you only so far, I believe. Nowadays, especially. That's the thing. One note I wanted to say about Daniels. Back when Daniels was popping off, the whole ecosystem of social media was different.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's
and
true.
It is like totally different. You can try to be like the next Daniels license with the same style of content. You will never blow the fuck up.
No, we can't do that.
Yep. That's the thing. You need intrigue. That's the thing. You need curiosity is the word. Like, the game is totally shifted to that extent. So, yeah. We're fucked! But we need to grind.
Adaptation.
Yeah. But for your channel specifically, I would do it. I would keep doing the things that you're doing, but I would find a way to get not only the core calisthenics enjoyer.
You know what Noah said to me? He said, he thinks that if we stopped, he said, Andrew, nobody's putting your videos on because they feel like they have to learn something every time they put your video on. And if you post a video where you don't learn anything except some planche tips, then they can enjoy because people are not going home in the evening from school and want to learn about their mind. But that is how I am. You see the difference? That is me as a personality. If you look at my videos, they are in-depth and they are about your way of being, the personality, all of your perception. But people are like, just in the chat right here, I need more brain rot. I need more stupidness. I need more like dopamine. So people are fucked, bro. Like the audience is cooked. Like if I post a video where I meet up with you and with the other guys and we don't talk about any sort of improvement, we only talk about yapping and we only train maybe put water in our faces and chalk, then that would get views. Because it's fun, it's entertaining. But people aren't interested in learning about themselves. People aren't interested in actually knowing why the fuck they cannot planche. But they want to buy an ebook. That's the thing. They want to buy an ebook and say, I hate my life because I can't planche. But you don't want to learn about yourself. It's contradicting. That is why I posted. It would be inauthentic for me to go up in Hello Kitty pants and do that.
That regard, I agree with this. But I think, bro, you're putting too much power into your viewer.
Maybe.
I honestly believe, like the thing is, like, yeah, I get it. Like the
I think
ecosystem
it's
is full
because
of people.
I think it's because like when you see the content, you cannot think it's not dope. It's like physically impossible. Like if people like Hello Kitty paints, you cannot say that is not content I would subscribe to. So and every time I meet people, they are saying, "Bro, it's the craziest thing ever. Bro, it's the craziest thing ever, bro." And I'm like, "You want to work with me? I want to work with you." But I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like I believe you to an extent, but like." But what should I say? Like if people like maybe I've thought too much about it, like it has gone into my head that people think it's super cool. Maybe I should just reset my brain and say it's nothing. It's just I don't even like I'm just here creating videos and I have my style of doing it. But imagine if everybody came up and said to you, "Bro, you're the strongest plancher, bro, you're this, you're that, bro. And then you can't even planche like that day.
I've had it a lot. Not the strongest planche, but bro, you're the guy who does planche.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But this
So
life,
I feel like that is why because I am super grateful also for all the opportunities that I get. Like I can work with people that I've looked up to back in the day. But it's like the attention, it's like weird because I'm getting super great personal experiences that I will remember forever with the things that I do. But like the attention side is like, yeah, bro. I'm almost like in the religious way, the Bible guy. I'm like the guy who has a certain perspective about something underground.
Bro, totally honest question.
Yeah.
Answer it as honest as possible.
Yeah, okay.
Do you intend to make money out of your content or not?
No.
Then you have not a single problem. Just keep pushing it, bro.
Yeah, true. But what I thought was, or my expectation was that it wasn't through because I cannot earn money from YouTube because I use copyrighted music and stuff like that. But what I aimed for, or what I am aiming for, of course, is impact. I want to give impact. And it's almost like the audience for calisthenics is not like that. Like I should, in the end of the day, I should just give a shit. Like I should just post it, and if some dude who has some brain cells loves it, he can enjoy it. But if not, like I've never posted a video that is complete brain fog damage.
I have.
me too.
Yes, but I cannot, bro. I swear it's a skill. This is what I'm saying. It's a fucking skill to show up and just be, huh? Like,
yeah. I have a good comment. Yeah, basically what you said before, Andre Strong, he's never going niche in planche or memes, nor even having English for that. It's purely entertainment content with the most primitive video ideas. And lots of people ask the planche tips, which is actually niche. So people get drawn in with the entertainment side. And thanks to that entertainment, they're getting asked, "Yo, bro, teach me the planche."
yeah.
That's a good analogy. But yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating.
But it's just having some fun. Have some fun doing it.
Yeah.
But it is super interesting because yes, you should have fun, but you should also have something that works in the end of the day because we all have responsibilities and stuff like that. So it's this weird thing you're in a way. But yeah, like in the end of the day, yeah, just make it for fun. And don't get too caught up with what people say. And this is what I mean also in a good way. Like the next guy that comes up and says, "Bro, your videos are changing calisthenics," I'm like, "Thank you, bro." But it goes in and out. like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say you're a Oh,
You crashed out, bro.
oh wait. So,
Chillax.
but, oh my god, it goes to shit.
But why do you have two cameras? Just off topic, sorry.
Oh, it's my computer, but it's
Oh, it's
the
computer.
camera.
Sorry.
So yeah, but now, I think calisthenics has a lot of awesome opportunities, and there are a lot of people who do great things. I just feel like maybe players, and I'm speaking to players and not people who just consume. Maybe ask yourself what it is you want the sport to grow at, because I feel like if people do it together, it will happen. Like unless like 20 or 30 other new guys comes and does the other way. But it is interesting. Like I would much rather personally watch YouTube videos from all of the athletes than Instagram 10-second. Not because you cannot post it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying as players, why aren't they trying to push a little bit more the other stuff? When all of their life is calisthenics anyway. That is the paradoxical thing I see. Like I'm making videos. Yes, it's always that. It's always that.
Sorry. Yeah.
So yeah.
Bro,
But-
like,
This is really
I-
depressing. This
no,
last
it's
stream.
not. I will tell you a fairy tale.
This last stream is really depressing, guys.
No, bro, wait. I will get the mood up.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
When I
just joking,
started my
just joking,
YouTube-
just joking.
Oh,
Andrew?
when I started my YouTube, I had ever since I've been a teenager, as long as you, Elias.
Oh, what?
I
did you
wanted
say?
to become a. Ever since I was a teenager, as old as you, I wanted
Yes.
to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And I have tried a lot in the years. I did some Estonian shit in my native language, didn't work. I did some meme pages in Estonian, didn't work. Then I started doing that self-improvement shit initially. Then I did what I actually wanted to do, calisthenics. And I had one of the biggest brain farts in history before I started like actually taking YouTube seriously.
Yeah.
And it was that I am not strong enough to showcase myself.
Wait, is it a
As
bad
in-
thing or was it a good thing?
Yes, it's a bad thing.
bad
As
thing,
in,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
afraid to showcase my skills because I think I'm not too strong. Because why should I post my shit
Yeah,
when there
yeah.
are Christoph level athletes who are posting their stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, after literally mogging to oblivion, I performed better than the world champion who outmogs me in every physical endeavor.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, I will
Yeah.
never be as strong as him. But that is okay. Just the thing is, like, I found it like straight up impossible to compete with other athletes who are stronger than me because I thought, who the fuck would watch my shit if I'm weaker than them? But after being in the game and learning how like YouTube works to a certain degree, this cannot be further from the truth. People watch you for you. And if you systematize the content in a way where it's like intriguing for the viewer, not only for a certain specific group of people, the appeal will get there. It's crazy because like 2019, 2020, I thought as well, I'm gonna do YouTube. I bought like the Sony Alpha Mark II camera. I gathered so long to get that fucking camera, the money. And I sold it, I think, like 1 year later because I didn't post a single fucking YouTube video. But I had the dream. But every time I filmed my planche, the form was this. The vlog, I did a vlog, it turned out bad. It was not the best. But I kept on pushing. I kept on pushing like a fucking retard. And now I'm here
Now
with
you're
my
here.
9 live watchers.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to the
Kings.
OG guys.
Kings.
Yeah, but yeah, content is it's not the same as it used to be. You need.
What do you think about
have
live
this-
stream in general? Like, do you think live stream is becoming a big thing in the future?
It is all psyop. It is a psyop.
Hmm.
The top. I just watched a video about some guy like explaining the live stream economics. It is all fabricated, bro. The top live streamers right now in the US,
Yeah.
like Clavicular and all of these Luxmaxers, bro, they pay up to $1 million each month to get their clips distributed. So that shit is manufactured as fuck. Like, it is a pay-to-win game. It is a pay-to-win game. It is crazy. The more you can pay clippers to repost their content, the more viral you will get.
Yeah, the
Like-
downside, yeah.
It is rigged. You can raw dog it like I'm trying to do it, like all of us are trying to do it, but it is gonna take much longer time compared to if you can spend 500k straight up on some fucking clippers.
But I feel like
It is all
Oh, yeah.
rigged. Yep.
But I feel like for calisthenics, for example, this live stream, I think it benefits calisthenics. I mean, if
Bro, I
Yeah,
swear,
it benefits.
sometimes I doubt it. Sometimes
Okay.
I doubt it because it becomes too, what is it called? Serious. People are not serious, bro. People want
Yeah.
to fuck around.
okay, but
Like,
if
I
we
don't know
make
what
the-
is happening. Imagine, like, just think about this, and it has nothing to do with the people who are doing it. It's just as a concept. If you post yourself, your obsession with calisthenics, but you need to have your half-naked ass girlfriend in your videos. I'm just saying, like,
money.
I'm just saying, you, like, imagine that. Yes, you like your training, but you're sitting there and saying, I want my girlfriend in the video half butt naked so I can get attention on my skills. Nobody gave a shit about the skills. They gave a shit about your girlfriend. So that is the thing. So people, instead of saying, I should just keep going and make something worthwhile, they cope. They go out and they say, nope, instant gratification. I'll take drugs and have happiness right now. And boom. So that happens.
Andrew, there is one thing you're missing in this equation.
What?
Let's say I post a video doing planks with my girlfriend's ass up here in the screen. Sure, there are 100,000 people who are gonna watch the ass. Out of those people, 1% is gonna look the planks. And out of, okay, let's say 2%. We're talking about the 2% of that 100,000 people.
Yeah.
1% out of that 2% are gonna watch the planche. Now, the other 1% are gonna send it to their buddies who thinks that the ass is good, but they in fact are gonna enjoy the planche much more than the ass. And if you now take this into consideration that these guys can amass hundreds of millions of views, that 1% turns quite gigantic.
Yeah, but
So
then
the
you have to
ones-
sell yourself. Like, but look at that. It makes sense. But ask yourself. Then you're operating for views. Then you're exactly operating.
Oh,
for
yes.
views. You're willing
Yes,
to
in that
sell
regard,
the
yes.
concept. You're willing, and that's the point, because they don't do it once. It becomes addicting. That is the scary part of it, because then they post the one video with their girlfriend, and they see it gets 20 million, and now now they post it 10 times, so it becomes their identity. Now they post like that. That is who they are, and people subscribe to them for that content. So if one
that
guy
ass.
posts, yes, and so calisthenics is ruining itself. This is what I mean, because everybody is spontaneous. Everybody is super dopamine attention seeking. So it's its own fault because I see the point and I see, yes, maybe like 10,000 people would enjoy the planes, but what have you just shown the world? You've just shown the world I am willing to say fuck the perception of the sport for cheeks. Like, I could never look myself in the mirror. I could never look myself in the mirror if I had to say to my girlfriend, you know what? You should go viral on the internet. Show your butt ass naked. And because I want to have recognition. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
the
they're
perception.
liberals.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's because they're young. They don't know the responsibility of the sport. And this is why it keeps going in circles. This is what I mean.
Yeah, but can you blame them?
No, I cannot blame them. I understand it. I see both sides. I'm just saying it's sad. I'm just saying it's a bit
In that, yeah.
like I cannot blame them because I understand it and it works. I'm just saying, for the love of fucking God, people who do that, make that fucking YouTube channel and show your training at least.
Okay, but if they do that as well, and still show ass.
He's got a point.
Yeah, fuck. Then it's better. It's better because now
It's
you
better.
actually, because then you're giving the possibility for people to take the sport serious. This is the point. Because without this is why people think this sport will not make money because money comes randomly from the sky. No, it doesn't. It comes from ourselves. If Cristiano Ronaldo went and was a complete moron, nobody would see Ronaldo as an idol. Nobody would see him as a person. You see the point? It's because he's actually taking the sport serious. The players takes the sport serious.
Yep.
So it comes from the players. So, and the brands is gonna respect the players if they take their brand seriously and not posting themselves in I don't know, in one-sided that t-shirt with Hello Kitty pants on, because it fucks up the brand. So there's a lot of young kids who are doing the sport who can get authority in the sport to an extent because social media, because of reels. So there's a lot of 18-year-olds who are just posting and all they think about is numbers. And that is the thing. I'm sitting here and saying, okay, should I do it? Should I cope and say, Hello Kitty pants, I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy them. Like,
Fuck
I
it,
should
bro.
like, you see? But then I know for a fact I've sold my soul. I have sold my identity to the brain rot because it didn't take any effort. And this is what I mean. So people can say all they want, yeah, but you just sorry that it doesn't work. You need to ask yourself, why would you as a person post your girlfriend on the internet half-ass naked?
Bro, can we clip
Why would
this?
you post?
Yeah, I know how to clip it. Easy guess.
No,
And
wait,
it's like-
that was a question. Don't quick clip it just yet, bro. We're dragging ourselves into
You're
war.
right, 100%.
No, but it's the truth. Like, I don't
Yeah,
say
100%.
it's wrong. I understand their tension, but it's not like they see this. It's either you're a person that thinks and you never make viral content, or either you are a brain rot person that doesn't think and you continue to make brain rot person.
But maybe
post.
they're doing the both.
They're doing both.
Who's doing that? Show me one right now who's doing that.
But I think,
Counter style.
can't we just break through that?
Does he have a YouTube channel?
Yes,
I think he has. Just let's
yeah,
see.
he does
When
training
did he last
vlogs,
one?
but he hasn't posted in a while. I know him, easy.
Oh no.
Because guys, I know everything.
Yeah,
from
2
Calisthenics.
weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
He's posting like once every 2 weeks.
What does he post? Is it vlogs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is good. That is good. More people need to do that, and they should focus on that. If they at least living from it, it's like, because you need to ask yourself. People know you for what you post or how you are as a person. I don't even know if people are real on these apps, but you want to ask yourself, how would you change the world, or would you change the world? It's not maybe not anyway. Everybody wants to change the world. Bro, I could not sit there and talk like this if you saw a video of me in Hello Kitty pants and talking like you could not. It wouldn't call it like.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying everything needs to be lifted up, both sides. So right now, calisthenics is extremely efficient in getting attention, but it needs to be converted into something that benefits themselves and in later on in their lives. Because at some point, these people are going to be 30 years old. It's like, they're not gonna be kids forever. And if you want to attract 40-year-olds to do planche, you should act like a 40-year-old. Like, you see the point? You got the equation completely wrong. It's like people in 40 years old don't like calisthenics. I understand completely why. Because if I were 40 years old and I saw only dudes posting Hello Kitty pants stuff and sitting in their pools and like fuck that shit. If that was the only thing I saw, why would I, as a 40-year-old person who can think at least some of it, normally do it?
Andrew, wait, guys, let me cook. I go, Andrew, please, let's do it once, guys. Okay, Andrew. Hey, shit. And then you go, okay? You understand?
Where did you do that?
I don't know, it's pretty difficult.
I'll start.
Okay.
6, 7. 6, 7. Okay.
No, but you have to
We're now just-
other way around.
Okay. So what do you think, Clarkson, about this perspective? Is it bollocks?
I'm having my trouble. No, I'm having my troubles with it. At one point, I have this inner calisthenics athlete who's been training 3 times longer than they are. And I hate the fact that they are like commoditizing calisthenics in that way. But I find it hard to like blame those guys because like they are making transformations even. Like that's the whole thing. They actually have clients, they're actually making them progress and they're helping people. Is it fair to charge so much as they do? That is another discussion. But like, I totally agree with your sentiment. But I think this boils down to the personality. And I think the only way out of this shithole is to just outshine with their content.
Yeah.
But then calisthenics is not one. That's the whole false perception. Like everybody wants calisthenics to be the good old days. Like we're one, we all. It's not one.
Oh, in
Nobody-
that sense, yes.
You see, so it's either going from being one to being completely individual, and nobody cares about anyone, and nobody wants to live.
Oh yes,
that's
bro,
not-
but now you're talking about with that calisthenics brain again. That's the thing.
Yeah, but that is what I want to push. I want to push this sport.
In that sense, yes. That regard,
This is what I mean.
Yeah.
And I swear to God,
You want to
people who do that content we just talked about don't necessarily want to do that. Nobody has started this fucking sport and said, I like to be a moron on camera. Nobody has done that. They have turned over time because they felt they couldn't grow on something. And I'm in that situation right now. Like my stuff doesn't work shit. And I'm sitting here debating whether I should just be a joke. You see? So it's the same with basics. This is also a hard topic. Does people really love to do muscle-ups rather than planche, or did they give up on planche? Because how did they start calisthenics? 90% of people who found calisthenics found it because of planche. Everybody you ask, it was planche, I saw planche. Maybe some guy said, I saw muscle-up and blah, blah, blah. They saw planche. And then they found out, because of limiting belief, they couldn't do it. My story, X, Y, and Z. And they turned to strength guys. So strengthening guys are a breed of people that comes from people not fulfilling their planches. We're the same. Why are we sitting here talking like we're 3 different people? Like 10 different people. We're the same dude.
Yeah,
Like-
same goals.
You eat food, I eat food. We like women, all of us. Like
I'm a
Andrew.
okay. So like everybody wanted to have planes. That is I'm not saying this in black and white terms. Of course someone can like muscle up, of course someone can like front lever. But in general, it's because it's hard to achieve planes that they switch. So I am showing you have got it wrong. Planes, and here's why. Nope. I want to see brain rot content, I am completely fried. So this is the complete dilemma in being a calisthenics. What's it called? I don't even know the word for it, but like, if you want to make content or show calisthenics, because calisthenics has such a cool side, and there's nothing. I don't want people to sit there and say and misconstrue what I say. There's nothing wrong in having fun on social media and doing memes and doing that's super fun, and I enjoy it to an extent. I can sit and laugh, especially also at the AI video you did. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, it is fun, but people should ask, why are they only or 90% only doing that? It's because they get hooked. And I understand it. If I got 12 million views on a single video, why the fuck wouldn't I do it again?
Amen.
So this is what I mean. Calisthenics comes from the inside. If people change, the sport will change. But if they want to change, that is a whole nother subject, because I don't know. I have hope.
Yeah,
I see the side.
But I feel like oh yeah. No, but I feel like we talked about it. We talked about what are our opinions about live streams. I think it may can affect live stream can benefit calisthenics, and I truly believe that if we can come up with new inventions, with new innovations of stuff that can outweigh those brain rot videos.
I wanted to add something.
Sitting there, I'm honestly really curious about the world. I'm sitting there and saying, do people really enjoy posting that shit? Like, honest to God, if God is watching you, I enjoy doing that. I fucking enjoy it. Do you really enjoy doing that? It's like saying, do I? Fuck, bro. Like, so yeah.
Yeah, but I get your point. Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting there. I'm going. Like, I'm privileged. I'm going to Swoop to make another like crazy film for them. But will people, like, in collaboration with them? But will people give a shit? I'm like, it's good for the brand. Like, it's good to show the world what it's like to be an athlete. But like, people, when you see a calisthenics day in the life, do you consider joining that? I'm sitting here in my sofa and I'm eating and I'm drinking juice and I have no clue what I'm doing and I don't give a shit about my life really, and I'm just posting brain rot stuff. But welcome to my subscribe, you know.
Yeah.
So I should have chosen another sport, man. My brain doesn't work for this.
Andrew.
I would push back on a little on the topic of like this, that we're pushing for the same agendas. Just because I personally think, like, the fact that I became like entangled with this space at such an early age, at the age of fucking 15 was when I first had my like real street workout competition. Like, I wouldn't even want to push that onto people as much as like people are hoping me to push it onto people. That is what I have noticed as well. Like, a bunch of the older guys who I know have all talked to me like, bro, what the fuck? Why aren't you making like videos about freestyle calisthenics? I would do them, number one, if they would get more views. Number two is I just don't enjoy it to that extent anymore. Because like I'm not.
But can I ask you? Do you not enjoy it because the art itself freestyle, or is it because it's not getting views?
Both.
Yeah, because I am making my content because I don't care about views. Like, I love the way, but I'm sitting here debating, should I change it because of reach? I don't know, bro. And I feel like it's messed up to change something. Actually, that is actually what people really, if they actually have some attention, and they can watch a Netflix episode without turning it off. Is it better content? But I see both sides. This is why I'm in the biggest dilemma of my life, because I see the other side. You also need to adapt. Like I can sit here and complain all I want about and speak about people's perception on things, but in the end of the day, I should adapt. Like even I wanted to make Hollywood movies at some point in my future. Maybe that's not gonna happen because we have no idea how movies look in 10 years.
Hollywood.
So
damn.
I think like what you're saying is that like people should just adapt to what works, but they should keep the soul intact, at least to an extent. Because if you enjoy, bro, to make freestyle videos, you should make freestyle videos. And of course, have something else because you're not. Because of course, yeah, we're not idiots. So if you know freestyle videos doesn't get any views, then you will make something else that does. But you can keep on making that's the thing. But if they stop making the truest essence of calisthenics because of what works, that is where it loses its touch. And I feel like people like myself, we're extremists. People are either good at one thing or they're good at other things. So people are either good at creating that or they're good at creating the other thing. It's not like people are sitting there and, oh yeah, I should do both. I should maybe... I don't even know how they think.
I mean, what are your next... Do you have videos in mind that you want to create in the future?
For myself?
Like the next video?
Yeah.
Just
I'm just I have some dope projects coming up that I'm working on. So I'm just gonna continue no matter what for myself. It's just and that's also the thing, because when you start it's super interesting to be in this topic, because one side of me says if you disclose the other side of calisthenics, the thing you don't like, Andrew, then you won't end up making that content, because you cannot like something you judge. You cannot end up doing the same thing you judge.
Yeah.
That is why, everybody says you shouldn't judge things. But it's just, would I really want to do that? Can it be done other ways? Can I fight the algorithm, the machines? Can I fight that? I don't know, bro.
God dang. Yeah.
But I think we got this, guys. Come on.
We just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going.
We can get into the nitty gritty and all of the autistic details.
Yes.
Yeah, but we need to just push.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love your takes, Andrew. I haven't processed them to that extent. Like
this is what I'm both good at it, and it's also my curse. I think a lot, bro. I like a lot. Either way, both ways. Like, so I'm sitting here. Should I commit to that? I don't know. No. Because everybody is saying you keep the hope. Like the things you're doing. Imagine, bro, if it like, oh my god. Imagine if you didn't have your YouTube. The way you have it. Like you have
that's
you speak in a language that when I saw the video, before I saw your channel, I was like, no, everybody is a complete moron in this sport. Then I saw your channel and you spoke the way I thought. And I was like, oh my god, this can change things. Yes, then you also, just like me and all other guys, do other things that gives you attention. And I respect that because I understand the game. But if you didn't have your YouTube channel, I would question it the fuck out.
Only AI slop, let's fucking go.
That is like, or like the other things we talked about. So, and I feel like you do, it's the other way with you. This is what I sense. Like, I feel like you enjoy the YouTube way more than posting the brain rot stuff.
Not
But
only
you're doing
that, bro. It has gone to the extreme other end. I enjoy doing content more than training. I have this issue now.
Oh shit. That's
So
interesting.
it comes in circles. Yeah, like, bro, I've gotten so many of these comments. Like, wrong niche. And I fucking agree. I would love to be a comedian.
Wrong niche. No,
Straight
I believe
up.
in the concept. I believe in the concept. Make calisthenics great again. Like for people, maybe it's just a joke, but it's true. It holds value. And if people actually, like, there's depth in your content, people can sit there with different level of thinking, and they can say, "Oh, I learned something." You can come back in 3 years and you can watch Supaclarkson's videos, and you can actually learn something on a deeper level. That's true. That is not bias thinking. That is true. That is legit on where you are on the scale. But there's a lot of content, bro, where people are just like, yeah, what should I use? But people can't even remember what they posted.
Hey, yeah.
Right? So I'm not saying that to bash on anyone. People should do what they want. People should do what I just feel like there needs to be a little bit of thinking to this extent. Like, because I think about this sport, I can create a swoop video that you all saw.
I saw it.
What?
Like, imagine the video I did for the community, for the sport.
Oh.
That is because I see the sport in a certain light. Like, that is why I make the content I make. I see this as the most beautiful sport. I see this as the most, like, fucking crazy sport. But it's like, when I meet people in real life, they're like, yeah, it's just plain. Yeah, it's just that. Yeah, it's just like a whatever. Come on, guys. You're in the sickest sport. Like, so many people have strength you cannot even fathom. If you lived in Denmark and you could think like the people, especially top athletes, if they could do what they're doing in my country, they wouldn't even think about money ever again. Like, ever. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But it's because they live in different places where they have different opportunities and stuff like that. But like, in my country, if you were fucking Liban or whatever, you would have an easy time. Like, holy shit. But so yeah, that is the message with my stuff, that don't lose the soul. Do the stuff that works, but have intention with it. And for myself, I don't know, maybe I should stop thinking. And just execute.
Well fucking said.
Andrew, you're really philosopher, man.
On the edge. Yeah.
Yes.
Bro,
Yes,
you need
and
to
I
start talking on your content.
Yes.
Like,
I
straight
just-
up go ballistic.
But bro, I cannot do 30 seconds Instagram reel of this.
Yeah, okay.
At least I haven't learned how to do that yet.
Yeah. That is the essence.
That is why I like long format. Then we can sit, we can talk, we can bring about back and forth.
You can live.
Yeah.
But every time I record an Instagram video, bro, it's always 3 minutes. And it's too long.
But do you record yourself oftentimes, or do you just go with it? Or do you try to be perfect
Maybe
as
I can
possible?
start the muscle. You know what I'm gonna do? Maybe I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take your AI idea, post some fat girl, do a muscle up,
Yes.
and without context, I'm just starting to speak about the Bible in a calisthenics way. What the
Straight up.
actual? Oh my
Start with
god.
the hook. The most
Yeah, that's the
important. A fat bitch
Yeah.
doing a muscle up.
Yes. And with a zoom in, you gotta zoom in. Or zoom out.
Yeah. God damn.
Oh, how long have we been
Guys.
talking? Like, it's
Hours. I just wanted to say, let's call it wraps. It's getting late
Yeah.
as fuck here.
3 hours and... about 4 hours in total if we count what we did before.
Yeah, if you consider all of the
Shit.
testing and trialing.
Guys, if we do this again, then we will all be on top of YouTube, okay guys?
Yeah, the next time we're gonna do it for 12 hours. Okay?
Yes.
This time we did sort of 4.
Yes.
but
That
I
was a
think
lot.
it's fun with the talking things.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's go, bro.
Drop the mic, yo.
Drop the mic, guys.
All right. Should we call it it?
Yes. Claps for everybody, guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Let's do
Thank
more
you,
of
guys.
this. What you think, guys?
What?
This should be. Let's do more of these in the future.
I'm down.
Let's fucking go.
Easy, guys.
Let's organize it. And Andrew, I'm gonna write to you. I think tomorrow. Today, it's too late. But about the details, what me and
Okay.
Pauls had in mind.
All right.
So let's see about that.
Yes.
Elias, you keep on fucking planching.
Easy, guys. Easy. Money.
Easy way, bro.
Easy.
Next time, bro, you learn muscle ups.
Easy. Next time I'm gonna show it to you guys. Next time I'm
Come
gonna show
on.
you my
Hell
muscle ups,
yeah,
guys.
bro.
Easy.
I have a muscle up tutorial, bro. Go check it out.
I wanna
Best
check it
in the
out.
game.
Okay. But why are muscle ups so difficult, man? That is
Because you're using
propaganda,
technique,
guys.
probably, bro.
Okay.
Did you skip the rotations?
I don't know. It's super difficult. I tried everything, literally. When I'm in
How many
gym.
pull-ups can you do?
I don't know. I don't do pull-ups regularly, but I would say about 10 to 15.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm weak, guys. I'm sorry. I guess. I'm sorry.
Take care, bros.
It was
call
very
it
nice,
today.
yeah?
It was honestly peak content. Peak content.
Peak content.
Supaclarkson,
Andrew,
Supaclarkson.
where did you go?
One last
We
time,
can't-
Supaclarkson. Okay, wait, you go, okay? No, I go. And you
What
have
did you
to
say,
go back. You have to go back, you know.
Like, we can't see you.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait.
No, but then you have to, okay.
Does it work now? Wait.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, gentlemen.
Are you going to clip this?
Could this upload, please, without any context.
Imagine-
We're gonna send it to the Indian Clippers.
I'm gonna make
Thank you for watching.
It was very nice, guys.
Thank you, guys.
It was a blast. Take care,
That's
bros.
awesome. Take care.
Take care. Okay, chat. It was very, very nice. I don't know. It was absolutely crazy, okay? I'm gonna definitely do more of those. I will also keep pushing with YouTube and stuff. And you will see us calisthenics athletes on top of the world, okay? Oh, no, not in a weird sense, in a normal way, right?